My arms hurt so bad. It's insane. It is insane how sore they are. I've never experienced this feeling before. And I used to work in construction, right? I used to work in construction, so I know a thing or two about having sore muscles, but this is different. Oh my gosh. So this was 2 nights ago. 2 nights ago, I did like 100 like bicep curls with a 10-pound weight. Like 50 on each arm or something like that. I'm so awesome, not gonna lie, true. And then woke up the next day and did it again. I did another 100, 50 on each arm. And then I woke up this morning and now I feel like my biceps have been run over by a train. Twice. It's ridiculous. I can hardly move my arms without feeling like it's gonna snap off. Yeah, it does not feel terribly good. But I guess that's why you do it, you know? You work out so you can get sore muscles and damage those fibers so they repair and come back bigger and stronger. So, I guess that's the whole point. I guess I'm doing something right. But I have never been this sore. Because they were super sore the first time. And then I did 100 more on top of that. And that, I think, pushed it over the edge. If I did 100 more, like, tonight or something, I think I might have to have my bicep privileges revoked, you know? It's ridiculous. So, that's what I've been up to. Welcome in, everybody. The Mystery USA. Mr. Panos, Larry the Cat, Sub, Zabor, Tap Milk. Good to see you, man. Tap Milk is a classic. Tap Milk has been here for a long time. Oh gosh, it's a GD stream. We have been doing a lot of Lego Star Wars lately, so I gotta sprinkle in some GD. You know how it is. And welcome in, everybody. Obviously, Sync is here. Excellent news. Sedan Gaming, good to see you. Husky, good to see you. Cute Twirl isn't here yet, I don't think, but I do have water in preparation for her arrival. Zaka, how you doing? Welcome in. Howdy, I dare you. I was drawing something important. Oh, how dare you? I was drawing something. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I thought you were daring me to draw something. I was like, dude, no one needs to see that. No one deserves to see whatever buffoonery I would draw, whatever buffoonery I would cook up. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. So we have our layout here. I'm very pleased with. I just need to get it finished. You know what I'm saying? This has been in the works for a while, and I've not had a whole lot of time to structure it lately because I've been so busy working on my espresso part. Yeah, that is getting decorated, by the way. Espresso layout, getting decorated. Don't you think I forgot about that? Play it. I will do that. Let's do it. Nope, not from there, though. FNAF 2D. I think there is a 2D FNAF game that Steelwool made recently. I don't know anything about it. Oh my goodness. Stop. Why am I going so high? I'm probably gonna not no clip. That's just working against me here. Who is that? Morgs the Cool. Thank you so much for the 5, dude. Hi, nice to meet you. Likewise, I appreciate your donation, and I appreciate you being here today. Hope you're having an awesome time. Yeah, so this is my... This is essentially a... Oh, that's an issue. This has never been a bug before. There we go. Weird. Yeah, okay, so this is my HOWARETA level, right? That's basically what this is. I made my own HOWARETA level. It's very hard. I'm gonna no-clip. But maybe not that much. Goodness gracious, this is hard. There we go. We're out of the woods now. that was fairly successful, I'd say. So the structured portion of this level is very, very difficult, but obviously, you know, this is the stuff that we're going to be structuring today. So yeah, that's my level. I'm very, very happy with it. How do you find these songs? So this song came from an anime called Spy X Family. I was watching that a while back and noticed the outro song for, I think, season 2. I thought it was really cool. Like, damn, that goes insane. I want to make a freaking HOWARETA style level to this song. So that's what it's, yeah, it's like one of the only requirements of a Retta level, right? You just need like a Japanese song. So yeah, that's what we're doing. What's the worst level I've ever played? I think one of the worst levels in the game is called I Never Dream. It's an extreme demon. I didn't beat it, but Ikosa did, and it looked horrible. It looked so bad. The poor guy was just suffering. I also have a donation that I got while I was doing stuff. It is Wesley7 with the $5. Thank you so much, man. What is your favorite cardinal direction? Diagonals included. Mine is northwest. Ooh, that's a good question. Let's see. I might have to go southeast on that one. Southeast is pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, that's a tricky question, though. There's a lot of good choices. Put the thing I drew in the Discord. Yes, I would love to do that. Let's go take a look. It's fan art hour. It is fan art hour at Howdy's house. Dude, that's so cool. Okay, Ikosa is not here to share the joy of this delicious art, but I'm going to show it to you guys nonetheless. Check this out. Check this out. Ding! This was drawn by the lovely Zaka. It is Ikosa's profile picture. Pretty sweet, right? Pretty freaking sweet, Loish. Loish Griffin. I don't know where Ikosa is. Probably sleeping for 3 years. Dude, I had a dream that I woke up and it was like 3:45 p.m. and I had slept in crazy style somehow. I was very relieved when I found out that was not, in fact, the case. That is excellent, Zaka. Congratulations. You must be very proud. Okay, it's time for your art to go away. Everyone say goodbye to the art. Kiss it goodbye, or, you know, whatever you feel like you need to do. Husky with the 5, thank you so much. Gonna mostly be lurking, still on the Molten Core grind. Yeah, dude, that was looking pretty rough, but I mean, you have it in like 2 runs, right? Oh, it's freaking 2 times speed. It says right there. It's right there. The 2 times speed trigger is literally under my nose. That's what an autism sounds like. Also, I made new icons. I don't plan on keeping them. You know, my old icons are still my icons, but you know, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should try to find some cool icons in this whole 2.2 update. I couldn't find a good ship, so I went back to 2.1 for a ship. These aren't like my favorite icons in the game. I would give most of these a solid like 7 or so, but you know, they just have nice cohesion with each other. I thought it looked pretty cool. More saturated purple. I think pastels generally look better. Let's see what it looks like with that purple. See, that's okay. That's okay. See, I don't want too saturated colors. So the orange can stay pastel and this could be dark, and that's okay. Like my normal icons, I think it's this exact purple and then white, and then the purple fades between purple and orange, which I think is pretty cool. Not a huge fan of super saturated colors. Okay, that's good enough right now. I just look at the chat, I just see autism, true. Okay, so here's what I seek to do, right? So I'm clicking to the sync for each of these inputs, right? This, I click to the sync. I almost went too far to the left here, which means we just take this, scoot it over about there. Perfect. So now, if people have different concepts of what timing is proper sync, they have this amount of wiggle room, right? Which should be plenty, right? Plenty. Speaking of making gameplay, I've really been wanting to make a video recently where I just make a few little bits of gameplay that are bad, and I show you how to make them better. It's like a gameplay tips and tricks kind of video. And it's going to be little things. It's not just like going to magically improve your gameplay overnight, but it'll be a whole bunch of tips on what not to do. Like a whole bunch of really common issues I see in people's levels. I just need to find the right concoction of things, right? That's the main issue here. Tutorial then. Yeah, that is in essence what it would be. Oh gosh, my arms are so sore. Oh my gosh, it wasn't even a heavy dumbbell. Like, I didn't want to destroy my arms, which is why I used only a 10-pound dumbbell. But you lift that 200 times, and now it starts to hurt a lot. Dude, did I ever finish my Candle Flame? We were just talking about that. Me and Sync were just talking about that level. No, I never did. I want to. I want to, but decoration takes so long. It takes so long, and with how much time it would take me to do that, I could just make a whole bunch of YouTube videos for you guys. Which I feel like most of you would say, yeah, just make us videos at that rate. Because if I spend, like, you know, freaking 40 hours a week grinding that level, I could probably have it out in, like, a month or two, right? Probably more than a month or two. Let's say 2 to 3 months, right? But think of how many videos I could have made for you guys in that time. I think most of you would have gladly taken the videos. See, I don't want this to be super roomy either. Dude, roomy? Is that a K-pop Demon Hunters reference? No way, dude. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to do this. This would be cool. Dude, K-pop Demon Hunters is very interesting because it's the kind of thing where I watch it the first time and I'm like, okay, that was kind of cool. And then it's one of those movies where I have to watch it a couple times to, like, fully appreciate it, right? I have enjoyed that movie more with every watch. I think I've seen it like 3 times. Dude, it's full of children. Uh-oh. Where are the children? Where'd they go? I need to know so I can stay away. They're so scary, dude. Five Nights at Child. What's my favorite demon? I like Biden Circles a lot. It's an unrated demon, but still pretty sweet. I think this won't kill me. I think this spike is roomy enough to where it won't kill me. I think it's going to be okay. And why the flippy flop in my member? Oh, somebody gifted a membership to you. Don't you worry. You are not losing money. That's not your money. That was somebody else's generosity. You're good to go. Hardest easy demon? I think like Decode and Death Moon are up there. Those are pretty just solid levels. Got some decently hard timings and stuff. I like Decode a lot. Decode's such a good level. I think both of these should be large gentlemen. What do you guys think? Any fans of large gentlemen in here? Oh man, if you don't mind, can you show the art to Icosa if he does? Yeah. If he shows up in the stream, I'll show him, and if not, I'll show him later, just in DMs or something. Yeah, I think Icosa and I are gonna do a video soon where we rank every 2.2 cube. Or I guess just every cube in Geometry Dash now that 2.2 has come out. Because, I mean, most of them are 2.2 cubes, let's be real. Dude, there are so many bad icons in 2.2, it's absurd. Like, the ratio of good to bad icons took a huge hit when 2.2 came out. There's like 300 new icons that suck ass. Before we only had like 100, right? And you guys really miss John Geometry. He'll be back, don't you worry. He's coming back with the vengeance or something. He's coming back with something. I don't know. I don't know for sure what he's coming back with. Yeah, we're building structures, gents. It's happening. Ooh, that's kind of cool, actually. I like that. And then one of these. Dude, I have been wanting to play Necropolis, like, way too much lately. Like, I know that Necropolis is a terrible level, but I have so much nostalgia for it, and I just love Time Machine as a song. I would love to listen to it as I beat, like, one of my new hardest levels. It wouldn't be my hardest, but it would be probably top 4. Just don't. Don't do that. Now, I know you're correct. I know you are correct when you say don't do that. But I don't know that I can continue to resist the urge, right? The urge to play Necropolis is an ever-present threat in my life, and I've been able to thwart it until now. I think we're finally coming to a head here. I think I'm going to have to play Necropolis soon. Howdy, I'm gay. Howdy, I'm gay. Howdy, I'm gay. See, that's cool if you told me once, but what you did is told me billion times, and that's too many. If you tell me anything a billion times, I'm gonna find it annoying. Least favorite demon, probably I Never Dream. Terrible, terrible level. Absolutely horrendous. Stay away from the extreme demon, I Never Dream. It will only hurt your feelings. Just too many, man. Yeah, you can be gay, but like once, you know what I'm saying? If you're gay more than like 3 times, now we're gonna have issues. We are gonna have issues. Can I make this a full block? I think I can. That's kind of sketchy, though. Are we sure? Ooh, that's even higher. I don't know. I don't know about that. I think I'll be okay. I might shrink it just a little bit to keep this timing from being annoying. My ultimate goal is to make this level an extreme demon that is fun. And from my experience, I have not been able to find a whole lot of fun extreme demons. So this is going to be very difficult for me. But I'm sure going to try. Because I think fun, hard gameplay is perfect. It is so much fun. I derive so much enjoyment from playing fun, hard levels. But just finding a hard level that doesn't suck, it's very difficult. Because a lot of people just go for like, dude, I want to make a hard level, so I'll just make it really, really frustratingly annoying. And yeah, that'll get hard, you know? You did it. Congrats. It's a hard level now, but no one will ever enjoy it. I don't know. I'm sure someone said, dude, Necropolis sucks. No one will ever enjoy this. And then, you know, there I am. Around the corner, ready to enjoy the level. Dude, Necropolis is so weird, because the level's literally not hard until 67%. There's like a couple tricky parts at the beginning, but generally most of the difficulty is like 67 through 70, and then like the last 10%. Why is man in the corner? No, why isn't man in your corner, you know? That's the real question here. I think... What do I want to do here? I kind of want to top this off with a little spikes. I think it would look funny. It looks more threatening that way, but like it's not. Oh no, did I say 67? Oh my, I didn't, because I'm talking about Necropolis. Dude, screw you guys. I hate you guys ruining my numbers. You guys are so unfunny. It's really sad. I will pray that one day you become funny. And you don't even have to be that funny. Like, I'm not really funny, but, you know, I'm doing better than that. Come on, guys. Come on. We can do better. It's literally, we got so bored of 69, we just made a new one. And that's so stupid. You guys are giving me nostalgia for the 69 joke. And that sucks. It really sucks that that's happening to me. What do you think about Cube 126, main color 9, secondary color 11, and glow 63? I don't know if I want to play this game. It's going to take so long, and then everyone else is going to, you know, throw their hat in the ring, and I either have to ignore everybody or conform to everyone else's requests of rating. That would be a fun stream, just rating your icons by, like, you telling me what icon you have, and I'll rate it. That would be fun for a stream, but not this stream, you know what I'm saying? I hope you understand. I desperately need to get this level to a point where it is structured so I can upload it. I was considering maybe doing a deco contest for this, because this level is really good. It's one of my best, I think, and I would love it if it could be, you know, decorated and seen by more people and appreciated by more people. But man, deco takes so long. I made a 20-second decorated part for Espresso, and I already want to kill myself. Like, it's ridiculous how long it takes. I really don't want to build all the way down to the floor, but we're a robot, so if you fall, you're gonna see some stuff. I don't want that to be seen. What's the hardest level for me? Probably like Amethyst, if I had to guess. You know, yeah, we're getting a lot of spammers today. Espresso's looking amazing. I'm glad you think so. That part was entirely my friend Sync, and none of that was me, but I will take the compliment on his behalf. Let me see if I can... Yes, this is what we want. See, honestly, you don't have to complicate your structuring that much. Just doing little things like this, I think, helps a lot. Just kind of try to see a larger structure and then make that. Like, look at that. That's kind of neat, right? What kind of style of decoration are you planning for your level? I will just show you. Espresso deco. So, here's my part. There's no, like, color pulses, really. There's, like, a few just so I can know approximately what it'll look like when it's pulsing. But I haven't done any color triggers, no trigger use whatsoever. I still have to do that. Too much white? Dude, compared to a lot of other kinds of decos, I don't think there's really that much white. I can definitely tone that down, though. There used to be way more white, and now it's not. Yeah, this is how I signed my part, by the way. I just made my cube part of this, like, part of the level. It's just like, hey, how you doing? It's me. Howdy. Bye. Too much white. Yeah, and then this is, like, Sabrina Carpenter art that I made. There's, like, a little, like, postcard thing that says espresso on it, and she's doing this pose, and I'm like, dude, I can do that. I can make that. No, I actually did. I just posed for a picture. This is actually me. I posed for this picture, and then I made it like a silhouette and put it in GD. That's just me. So right now, my agenda for this part would be making... I already made my saw blades and my spikes, right? As you can see, all the spikes and saw blades are decorated and everything. But right now, my saw blades have this contraption around them, and I would like this to spin at the same speed as the saw, right? I think that would be cool. But right now, I'm just kind of having trouble with the rotate trigger, so that's what's coming up next. But yeah, all my block design is done, and that's the hardest part. So I will have to figure something out for the background. I'm not quite sure yet. I really don't know. Almost everybody else who has made a part for Espresso so far has done some kind of, like, beach-themed background, which makes a lot of sense, obviously, because of the Espresso music video. I don't know how well that will complement my deco style, so I may try to brainstorm and come up with something else. I may just bite the bullet and go for something, like, subtle, a little bit dark. We'll see. Sabine Carp. Yes. Yes, Sabine. I wish I didn't suck at deco so I could have participated. Dude, that's okay. Don't you worry. There might be another deco contest around the corner. OMG, HOWARETA. That's like HOWARETA, but howdy. True! He figured it out. That's bad. Why did it do that? That's good enough. And anime. True. Too much copy and pasted background to make it look meh. I think I'm just gonna have a piece of background art that follows you and then have some kind of glowy nonsense happening. I don't know. I'll figure it out. The background shouldn't be too complicated. I just need to make a pretty piece of art that can take up the whole screen and then it'll just kind of follow you for 20 seconds. I think that's fine. It seems like that's what everyone else is doing, so I'm just going to take that as a sign that that's okay. That's like socially acceptable to do for your part. This timing is a little trickier than I'd like. I might just scoot this whole contraption forward a little bit. Oh, man. IWK gives Niwa vibes. IWK. I want a Klondike bar, is what that stands for. I actually do really want a Klondike bar right now. I have not eaten yet today. I have gone without food. And that's the first thing I'm hungry for. That's really funny, actually. Howdy diet reveal. Wakes up every morning, eats a Klondike bar for breakfast. That sounds incredible. I need to do that. Isn't there too much orb sync in that? Are you talking about Niwa or my level? I don't really know anything about Niwa. freaking beans eat. True. It's true, actually. Freaking beans eat. Breaking news. Why do we need to abbreviate low key to LWK? That's so dumb. You guys abbreviate this to TS. Gosh, man. What's up, cute troll? How you doing? Welcome in. I was about, like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, like, guys, I have water. Now, that's okay, because cute troll isn't here yet, but just in case she's lurking somewhere, please know that I do have water. I'm not trying to type all that. It's 6 letters, dude. Trina is 5. That's also not even a real word. Ugh. I was out and about. That sounds pretty good. I want this to be a thing. But it's too big one way and too small the other way. Like, look at that. That's too annoying. I guess I could just lower it, but that looks kind of stupid. Actually, that could look kind of cool. Let me position that here-ish, and then copy and paste it down here. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I'll take it. This is maybe a bit of an issue. Like, look at that. No, that should be okay. If you click to the sink, you'll be fine. You should rename yourself this awesome question. How you doing? Genuinely asking, how are you? Lol. Appreciate it. I'm doing pretty well. I did a whole bunch of bicep exercises the past 2 days. I did like 200 plus bicep curls with 10-pound weights, and my arms feel like they're about to explode. My arms have never been this sore before. And they were sore like the first time. I did some bicep curls the other day. This was the day before yesterday. And then I woke up and did some more. And both of those accumulated like 100 something or 200 something curls. And now my arms feel like they got run over by a train twice. It feels very, very bad. Which I guess is the whole point of working out. You do it so you can, you know, damage your muscle fibers so they repair themselves even stronger. But damn, dude. Like, I used to work in construction. I am no stranger to sore muscles. And this is still, it caught me so off guard. Like, just how bad it was. But, aside from that, I'm doing quite well. Thank you for asking. How are you? No, do not do that. Do not paste. We do not like that button. That button does not help us most times. I predicted the stream, by the way. That's true. That was like pure coincidence, by the way. Don't let it go to your head. Oh, building off-grid is not something I'm doing right now, actually, surprisingly enough. Wait, if I'm not building off-grid, I can just... We should do that. Let's do that. Yes, let's do that. Yes, let's go, dude. Let's go. Should I go for Psychosis as my hardest? That's a pretty good level. The creator is a pedophile, which we know, but other than that, great choice. I really want this to touch. That would be fantastic. So how about we warp it up? Splendid. Let's do that. It doesn't look too bad. Actually, what if we... No, I think that would look worse if I added a half block. Let's just do that. When you're beating Niwa Howdy, it's so peak trust. That's an extreme, right? I think you overestimate how good I am at this game. I've beaten three extremes, and they're some of the easiest in the game. Like, I don't know. I think we should relax on our Howdy expectations. Why does one slope look so good and the other one looks so bad? They're like on grid with each other. That's stupid. Wait, Howdy, how much of the level... Wait, how much did you do of the level? Like, how long is it? Oh, I mean, all this gameplay is done. HOWARETA is done, dude. This gameplay is here, and it's here to stay, and I'm loving it. It just needs to be structured, which is the time-consuming part. But, maybe you're asking about a different level. I don't know. Sorry if you're asking about a different level. I might be stupid. Might be a little bit stupid. Yeah, we're doing that. And then... This would look bad without some of this happening. Dude, and this is on grid, so watch. I'm just gonna go. Wee. I never get to do this. This is so cool. Wee. Yeah, I understand why creators hate building off grid so much, but like, how else are you gonna get things to sync down to the freaking like 16th note? You know, there's no way around it. Whoa! Tub Love with the 11 months of featured membership, dude. I appreciate that a lot. That is a freak ton of money. I almost said it swears. Appreciate it, man. Dan, almost 1 year already. Still love being able to support you like that. Man, I love it too. I am very appreciative of that. You are a real one, faux real. Not real one, faux fake. You know, common misconception. Yeah, almost a year is crazy, though. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Thoughts on feet? Oh, dude. Crucial for walking. Absolutely need him. Couldn't live without him. I'm just going to turn every question that might be about some kind of fetish into just like a completely genuine, functional human anatomy answer. Howdy swearing? Ah! Dude, I swear, every single video, there's at least one comment being like, whoa, I didn't know Howdy swore. Like, dude, I have included profanity in every video for the past 3 years. Like, I don't know how this could have possibly caught you by surprise. Like, unless you literally watch, like, 3 minutes of each video and then exit out, which I'm sure a lot of people do, actually. Like, there's no way you could not know that. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. The lot of you. Actually, not the lot of you. The some of you. The some of you. Profanity. I'm trying to dial back on the profanity a little bit. Because I don't know, I think it is an important comedic instrument, right? But it can also be overused a lot. Which reduces its impact, its emphasis, right? Those words weren't on the Bible. No, not in the Bible, it's on. You know, they're like sitting there. And Joey, how about a good question? One that will not get you timed out for a billion years. Just be Brian Reagan, dumbass. Yeah, not a dumbass, by the way. No, my ass is smart. My ass is dumb. My ass has seen better days. Like on the front cover, yeah. On the front cover of the Bible, it just says like every swear word all in a row. Gosh dang, mother hecking son of a bench. That's what it says on the Bible. But you know, they're Christians, so they can't like say real bad words. They have to say fake ones. That's how all Christians work. I actually don't live in the USA. I live in Portugal. Can't you tell by my accent? Did I watch K-pop Demon Hunters? I did. Multiple times, actually. I usually watch movies multiple times because I don't know if I'm just a dumbass or that's just how movies are meant to be watched, but I feel like you won't fully appreciate a movie until you watch it at least twice. And that's what I felt K-pop Demon Hunters deserved from me. Because I could tell a lot of thought and care went into that. I could tell there was some passion in that project, and that's always admirable. Especially when so many movies lately are just like completely soulless Hollywood cash grab garbage. This was like a little bit of that, but there was also some like genuine emotion happening. So I'm like, you know what? That's not bad. This is a change of pace, and I appreciate it. What do you think about that button, by the way? Whoa, dude. I sometimes click this hoping for the trash can button, because that used to be, you know, about there. And then my level just disappears. It goes... Shout out to pop.mp3, one of my favorite sound effects I can make with my mouth. My other favorite sound effect I can make with my mouth is... Really cool scream.mp3. Actually, check this out. That was the Hanzo sound effect. I can make that one too. Portugal. Delicious snack. When it comes to countries, I might know the least about Portugal, you know? The only thing I know is that they speak Portuguese. I think. And even that is speculation. They could totally speak, like, I don't know, Polish or something. I wouldn't know. How about brain aneurysm fart? Dude, Shackle goes crazy for that one. That's one of her favorite sound effects, just in general. Dude, it is actually insane how popular K-pop Demon Hunters is. Like, every time I see a video go by, like, my YouTube feed that has anything to do with it, it has millions of views and was uploaded, like, 3 weeks ago. Like, that's insane. Like, I don't know if we fully grasp just how many people are watching videos about this. Like, it's absurd. Like, things that I thought were popular before, like, oh, this new game came out and everyone's talking about it, you know, like, it has a quarter of these views, right? It's crazy. It's freaking crazy. I still know very little about it. I find that surprising. Hard to believe, even. Like, if God just let me see everyone I've ever met in my entire life all at once, and he says, my child, pick somebody to tell you cool facts about Portugal, I would pick you. I would 100% pick you. Like, I don't think anybody here knows cool facts about Portugal except for probably Kid Named. Please give he Discord link. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna call Icosa. I think I will link the Discord because you guys are terrible and I hate you. Well, you guys better freaking behave though. You understand? You understand? I'm not messing around. I'm not playing no games. Okay, there's the Discord link. If you'd like to join, please do that. Lane, how you doing? Icosa, welcome. Are you watching my stream right now? Because you definitely should be. It's good for your health.
I was watching a guy build frogs.
Build frogs? I've never seen anything like that before.
It looks like you're playing a level that I made.
True. Most serious howdy bid true.
Why join?
Ooh, we should call in the bottommost channel of the server. True.
Yep.
Also, Icosa, check my stream because I got really cool art to show you. Mike Ball with the 20 knock. Okay. What the hell is that? NOK currency. That's a new one. I've never seen it before. Norwegian krone. Dude, cool. That's about $2. Thank you so much for the $2, man. Appreciate it. That is so cool. Yeah, here's like $2, dude. He's so smart and brain. I love you and your espresso level. Here's like $2. Appreciate it, Mike Ball. You are the first person to ever give Howdy Norwegian currency. I hope you get some kind of satisfaction out of this achievement. I'm Aeon Air's brother for real. Is this for real or is this for fake? This could go a couple ways here. I'm really not sure. That could easily be the fake.
I like how you told me to look at this art and you've been ignoring everything I've said since then.
I was busy getting Norwegian currency.
Well, I know, and then you just started talking to other chat members.
So what do you think about the art?
Who did this?
This was Zaka. Zaka did this.
Dude.
I think Zaka's your number 2 fan.
No, maybe number 1 after this.
Oh, maybe.
I don't think anyone's ever drawn a Lisa before.
True.
That's pretty cool. Actually, okay, well, someone has, but for like a different context.
How old am I? I'm currently 13 years old.
Howdy Icosa collaboration. Yeah, we do that regularly.
We do. I was telling the chat that we're gonna do a really cool icon rating video where we talk about all the cubes in the game and how like 400 of the 404 of them suck ass.
We're gonna opinion it up.
Icosa, speak up.
Dude, I'm literally, like, I woke up 10 minutes ago.
Dude, femboys or tomboys is an awesome question, especially considering that only one of them is a girl.
I mean, have you ever seen Halo before?
Believe it or not, yes.
That has nothing to do with the question. I just saw him telling me to speak up.
Okay, cool. Yo, howdy, what's up? How you doing, Razmat? Welcome in. Look at that awesome art that Zaka made. You actually can't see it anymore, sorry. Why can't I freaking join the Discord?
It's
You,
of my
I
profile.
think you need a phone number just to ensure that we can keep out as many 10-year-olds as possible. So if you don't have a phone number, you're either 10 years old or you're out of luck. You could be one of those like 16-year-olds whose
Would you
parents are
turn
like,
on my mic?
no, we can't trust you with a
I'm
phone.
in bed. I'm laying down in bed on my phone. I can't turn up shit.
I can maybe turn up shit.
Oh no, you have to remember to turn me down when I get on computer then.
When are you getting on computer?
I don't know, whenever I stop wanting to sleep.
Okay, cool. Dude, I had a terrible dream that I slept in until like 3:45 p.m. Which would be
That's
the latest
awesome
that I've
dream.
ever
I
slept
do
in
that
by
dream.
like 3
I
hours or
do that
something.
dream. I do that dream every day.
You do that. Yeah, you do the dream. That's awesome.
Happy birthday, cat. See this cat. That little Getsy. I found that cat. I was
Truths.
actually the first person to hold Howdy's cat. Probably, maybe the second. I think Dapper might have held the cat
I
first.
think it was Dapper and then you.
So it's like pretty much me.
Why does the invite link redirect to my profile? It's like, hey, idiot, get a phone number on your profile and then you can do it. I don't know. I have no idea why. Also, Lane, if you're listening, you said something about sending me really important messages recently, and I received no such thing, unless I'm dumb.
Dude,
Anyway, if you wanted to resend
you
those, that
almost
would maybe
kicked
be
it.
more successful.
You almost spiked the cat. You almost kicked it. Like a football.
I did kicked it like a football.
Not you.
Oh.
The big Mexican.
Oops. True, true.
He just doesn't like that cat or animal, I think.
Did you ever seen a So Mexican Boy?
It really liked him. Like it was like rubbing against his leg.
Do you want a teeny tiny part in a list demon I'm making?
It's a little like his.
I'm busy enough with my own collab at the moment, I'm afraid. But thank you for the invite. I feel very loved and welcomed. Dude, I would go so hard on list demon gameplay. I would try so hard to make it fun and probably fail miserably.
You would. You would never make gameplay as good as.
I Never Dream.
Level.
I Never Dream is such a good level. Man, how'd they do that?
Oh, no.
It's one of those levels where you have a practice session that goes okay. You're like, okay, practice mode. I did that in like 300 attempts. Pretty fun.
So, this level is HOWARETA? Does that mean that it has HOWARETA style gameplay, or is it literally the same as your other gameplay, but you call it HOWARETA?
This is a different style of gameplay. I still have my own spin on it, but I am trying to keep it a little more akin to something that you would see in a Retta level.
So, like, 4 times speed, somewhat synchy, like, more flow-based gameplay?
Yeah, imagine somewhat
really
synchy, flow-based 4 times speed gameplay, but with fewer duels.
Yeah.
And the sync is good. That's basically where my level differs from Retta levels.
Do you have a 4 times speed mini wave that's really fucking hard for no reason?
No, not yet. I could just buff my current mini wave that I like and make it bad, if that's an official request.
Then you'll have Kuzaretta in there. Half of Kuzaretta is
and Kuzaretta's song is so good. I kind of want to beat it, but
me too. No, I'm going to.
Oh, you're going to?
It might be fun. Yeah.
We seem to have very different opinions on levels that we find fun, but you'll have to tell me if that's fun.
Well, I don't hate the level. I like it, but I just don't like it. It's kind of the case with most extremes that I'm playing. Is that the waves are just impossible for no reason. Hit names to Coopin. Blah, 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 blah.
Scooping farts. Dude, speaking of farts, Mike Ball with a 20 more knock. That's so freaking cool. You're my biggest inspiration in GD level making. Dude, that is so much cooler than a compliment about GD video making. Because I take my GD levels like twice as seriously as my videos. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. That just warms my heart. I would love to see some of your levels sometime. You should try to stop by one of my level request streams and make me play some of your stuff. That sounds fantastic.
Who's there? Am I right?
Who's there?
Because
Because
knock.
Oh,
Ooh.
they call him Jimmy Jokes a lot.
What is Netherlands? Kringle? What is it? What does it stand for?
Netherlands. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Norwegian
Why are you
krone,
calling
or maybe krona. I don't know. It seems like random chance whether or not the European country has krone or krona.
That was the virus.
Is the man on the bottom left you? I wish. No, that's Cake Man. That's the legendary Cake Man. Oh, my freaking arms are so bad. Ouch,
Guy with
ouch.
a really small butt.
Ooh, speaking of knock, I have a joke for you. Please, lay it on me. What you got? Everyone shut up. Q12L has a joke.
Q-Troll changed her profile picture again.
What? Is this the truth? Stop doing that.
She always does. Yeah, you need to stop changing your profile picture. Shout out Brazil.
Dude, shout out to the Zill.
That's a whole...
Isn't it that big monster who attacks Japan every few years?
You can't shout out an entire state.
True. The United States of the Zill.
You need to be really cool to join the Howdy Discord. Sorry.
I did put a link in the chat a moment ago, so I guess everyone's cool. I guess I'm super wrong.
How do you get so much art of your face, Q-Troll? Do you draw these?
She goes on qtrollfaceart.gov.
It's on Gov.
Yeah, it's a governmental establishment, yeah.
Isn't .gov only for the American government too? Isn't she British?
Yeah, no, she cut out a deal with the American government. It's a very important arrangement.
So cool.
Kroner actually directly translates to crowns. So I gave you 40 entire crowns. Oh my gosh. I'm basically the Queen of England now, right?
And I know you drew some of your art, but not all of it.
That's super cool, actually. I didn't know it translated to crowns.
Dude, put an F before the A in pixel art.
Is that the kind of joke we're making today? Did you do it?
Did you do it?
I did it. I wish I could fart 8-bit style. That would make my joke way funnier. The joke that I made by myself.
Take a look at this.
Uh-oh. Are we sure?
Yep, listen to it in the chat.
Look at that. Beautiful. Whoa! I've never seen so many fish in my chat. So you're basically dead. Well, yeah, I think that's kind of how it goes. Ooh, Bad Player 64. I've decided to go for Prismatic Haze. Hopefully I'm not making a horrible mistake. That is the most fun I've had with an extreme, except for Fexty, but you know, we can't trust that opinion of mine.
No, definitely.
The problem with Fexty was the sync. It, like, got out of sync the longer you played it each attempt. So if you got far, you'd have to pause and unpause to get the sync back. But that was back in 2.1, and sync is very different in 2.2 now. So I really couldn't tell you if you're making a mistake or not. I'd like to tell you you're going to have a fun time, but it is a complete mystery with 2.2. I'm really not sure.
Yeah, I also beat it in 2.2.
If you don't mind doing something a little bit controversial, if I were you, I would move the entire level, like a half block or a block or something, to where it would actually sync. Because that's kind of what you have to do if you're going to try to re-achieve the old sync that it had back in 2.1. You're going to need to pull some kind of maneuver like that. Or maybe change the song offset. That might work.
You did. You know what you did?
What I did?
You made Q-Troll I'll never tell joke again.
Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. I'm so sorry. Okay, Q-Troll, here we go.
You ignored it for free.
Knock, knock. I'm indecisive. Anyway, knock, knock. Okay, who's there? Who's there, Q-Troll? Please tell joke again.
No, I'm already getting the joke. You'll
What?
have to wait.
It's like a cue. This is me in the alphabet.
Okay, now it's your turn. Now it's your turn.
Okay. Okay, who's there, Q Twirl?
I won't spoil the joke or anything. So
When it comes to messages in my chat, I have the memory of a bad memory guy.
oh, Zaka's back. Wait, Zaka wasn't here when I saw the art. That's so sad.
Oh,
It's like probably the one.
if only I was
the one
recording so we
person
could
who
get that
cared.
reaction.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
shame
dishes.
that your stream deletes itself instantly for free.
True. Dishes who? Dishes who, Q Twirl?
I just sent a picture of dishes.
Oof.
I'm gonna send another picture of dishes.
It's really good news. I
did like the art.
I think I'm gonna copy some of this because the song repeats itself. I would like the gameplay too, also.
It was freaking cool.
Dish is a very bad joke. Okay, that was actually funnier than I thought it was
No.
going to be. Because I was like, what can you do with the word dishes? I was like racking my brain.
That one before. Oh, it didn't make me chuckle or anything.
Oh, then you lose.
What? I
Sorry.
lose because I'm smarter than you?
You lose because you didn't laugh.
Anyway, Zaka, no one's ever drawn Elisa before, so that's cool. I appreciate it. Like, I guess it's like my first fan art.
Yeah, when Ikosa saw that, he literally screamed for 3 minutes straight.
I just like fucking hollering and just indecipherably.
You know, like when Tom from Tom and Jerry gets like an anvil smashed on his hand or something.
I was thinking the mouse type character.
Oh, that's good also. That's good also.
This is an Ikosa stream featuring Howdy. It's true.
True.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Hey, Ikosa. Says Q Twirl.
Uh-oh.
Sounds
That's
pretty
not
urgent.
good.
I think you better
It's
respond.
never a good thing.
True. Q Twirl is always evil and terrible.
Yes, yes. She kills me.
She kills me.
Why did the frog take the... No, hey, whoa, you can't put the punchline in the same message. I wanted to guess.
I think that has to work. He got his car towed. No. No.
Okay, I have a joke for you, too. Why did the picture get framed?
Ooh. Because he shot someone?
Because it didn't do the crime. Oh, I fucking said that backwards.
Oh, man. I think the law states that you have to be killed now.
Let me try again, Q-Troll. Why did the picture go to jail? Because it was framed.
Well, you said, why is the picture framed? Oh, I just realized how bad that is. Why did the chicken get to the other side? Because he crossed the road. Oh, shit, I said that backwards. Oh, my gosh. This guy's so silly. Can you believe that? You executed that very terribly. You need to go to joke school. That's where Cute Twirl studied.
Dude, Q-Troll faces joke.
What?
Why did the cute whirl Al go to poop zone?
Does it melt her mind?
Because she... I forgot.
That was way funnier than anything I'm sure you could have come up with. Why'd she go to the poop zone? Because she, forgot. Oh, that reminds me. I need to send you a GIF. This is a great GIF. I can't share it with the chat, so it's just you exclusive. You may have seen it already. I actually didn't hear what he said. He said, "Why did Cute Twirl go to the poop zone? I forgot." That's all the joke we get. Joke is canceled. And you do not get a ticket refund.
I always come back. But not right now. Sorry. I gotta go. It's cool. I really like that.
I call. Leave me here. Everything's okay.
I'm
fine.
perfectly fine.
It's actually quite nice.
Send a cute twirl emoji. This emoji is cute twirl L.
Planet Zygon is coming. Let's go. Yes. Finally.
Dude, what does that mean? New planet?
That's where Zygon comes from.
Oh, I couldn't have guessed. Pretty sure you've said that 4 times.
What's a black dot in a plane? A fly attendant. Wow. Is that a freaking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference?
You know something funny is that Aster's account got flagged as not over 18 on YouTube.
That might be the least surprising fact that I've learned. How are we feeling about that?
It's just like that whole feature is the most like anti-autism thing ever.
I know,
Anyone
dude.
who has like this childish interest.
Yeah, I'm screwed.
Like,
I do
flagged
Legos.
as a child. Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't been flagged yet.
I have a Legos
Or maybe
channel.
it's-
I'm screwed. I'm gonna have to watch like people getting murdered TV if I want to continue to be flagged as an adult.
You know what's funny is that ironically, people getting murdered TV is probably also something viewed by people under 18 mostly.
That's true. That's true. Okay, I need to watch like construction videos. Nobody under the age of like 30 cares about that.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know, maybe. Like politics. Yeah, you need to watch politics.
No, because then there's like 100,000 14-year-old Redditors that think they know everything about politics.
It's true. Like my friend in like 7th grade who would just like look at the comments of political YouTube videos and laugh at old people.
That does sound kind of funny.
I forgot about going into the channel. If you do that, sure, but I'm not gonna join yet because I'm not on the computer. Dude, I didn't even want to call yet, Name Kidded. He just called me. I was gonna wait until after I wanted to get up.
Do you wear glasses? I do, because my eyes are freaking awful. I usually have to wear sunglasses
like,
as well.
Cuturla went to ultimatum school.
Oh
It's
gosh.
just ending everything forever. Like, there's so many things that are being forever done because of this.
We can't keep, like, at
the
least some
joke
things?
event, the Smiles event. I will go commit arsenal, yeah.
Dude, I hate Geode. Because Geode gave me this better edit thing, and it just makes me not be able to click certain objects sometimes. Look at this. You see this? This was never a problem before. This is Geode being shit. Okay, there you go. Gosh, damn it, dude. Fuck off with that. If anyone knows how to fix that, let me know. TwirlCon 2025, true. He do be clicking, but nothing happens, pensive emoji. That's kind of how I've been feeling lately about my life.
Dude, what is it with you and God jokes? That's like your best gameplay yet.
I didn't know I wasn't in no clip actually. I had some really
The
close deaths.
CPS is too low, I think, for a lot of those clicks. For a Retta
For a
level,
Retta level,
you
that's
know
fair.
how the CPS is.
I mean, that's not really something I can alter after I've picked my song. I mean, I guess I could do subdivisions and polyrhythms to make up for it, but nah, it's too late for that. But yeah, that's a fair complaint. You might be truth school. Is where you went.
Why did I kill you with my Retta?
Purple. Purple.
Purples.
Purple. I need some kind of structure to fill out this empty space, so I'm just gonna make some bullshit like this.
Purple Summer Simpson. Purple Summer Simpson. Purple Summer Simpson.
Purple Summer Simpson. Purple Summer Simpson.
You know what my favorite thing about those videos is? I don't know if I told you this, but I looked at the original video that they got the purple from.
Oh no.
And in that video, one line later, he says purple completely isolated.
What? But he used the...
But they picked up... Yes, they used a version where he says purples.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
He says purple stuff in the original clip, and they cut that one instead of the one where he just says purple.
That's so dumb. Why would they do that? That's so funny, though. Oh my gosh. Speaking of funny, Mike Ball with a 25 knock.
Dude, on wood.
That was 25 knocks.
On wood.
Oh my gosh, Howdy. I had the same geode bug. It sucks. It does. I'm sorry to hear that. No one deserves to suffer from that.
You should go in the channel. You should go in the crystal.
The crystal? Bourbon?
It'll just be for a week. It's okay. Dude, some people are in the crystal for centuries.
I can hardly move my arms without them feeling like they got into a fight with 10 lions.
Go in the channel. Go in the channel.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye.
What's up?
Not much, I guess. How are you?
Quite well, aside from my arms feeling like they got into a fight with 10 lions.
I see.
But you heard about that.
I did hear about that. Unfortunately, not having the same issue. I'm instead having an issue where my calves feel like they got in a fight with like one lion.
Okay. What were you doing to bring about such pains?
Just cleaning. Nothing serious.
My lion pains are self-inflicted, so I can't be too upset about it. It just caught me off guard. Usually, whenever I do arm workouts, like for my bicep, I use a 30-pound dumbbell and I do some stuff. But this time I did a whole bunch of 10-pound stuff, and that hurt way more.
Yeah, just because you're exerting yourself for longer, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it's just a matter of duration. Because if I do, like, 10 curls with a 30-pound dumbbell on each arm and alternate that for a while until I've done, like, 40 on each arm or something like that, like, my arms are done. They are done. Versus, like, 200 with a 10-pound, and they are super done. They're super done, and they hurt really bad the next day.
Yeah, well, I mean, thinking literally about it, you're doing more work doing 10 pounds 200 times than
That is very true.
doing 30 pounds 40 times. Twirl as a lion would be roar. I agree. I really don't know
scary.
what that means, but I think that's good.
Very. How much howdies are there in the world? Depends on which era you're talking about. There's one of me in the Civil War. There's one of me during the Korean War. There's one of me during Desert Storm. I just listed like the 3 wars that are least talked about. It's almost always World War II and Vietnam, and no one cares about anything else.
Yeah, I guess in America, yeah. I wouldn't call the Civil War like in the three least talked about
That's
U.S.
true.
wars
That's
at
true.
all, though. I'd say at least two of the three least talked about U.S. wars are ones that we're in right now.
True. Epic howdy lore, yeah. I'm like Wolverine, you know, like in Wolverine lore, he's been alive for like 200 years and he's, you know, fought in tons of wars. No one, conveniently, no one asked him whose side he was on for the Civil War. But I think we know that answer.
Yeah.
Ah, true, Rafer. Can I have a shout out? So like, what do you do? You're not saying like, hey, can you shout out my channel? You're just saying, can I have a shout out? Well, that could be about anything. It could be like a cooking channel that you run and you want some more traction on it, you know? So what would you like me to shout out? And then tell me why I should do it. Not like a shout out would even do anything, right? Like if I say, hey, shout out to this guy, like it's not gonna do anything because they know I don't know you. If I said shout out to this guy's videos, even though I haven't seen them, no one's gonna be like, oh well, if Howdy says it's good, it has to be, even though he hasn't seen it. It's not how like credibility works.
That's how most corporate sponsorships on the internet work.
That is kind of true, but without money, there's a whole lot fewer moving cogs here. Can you see my messages, bro? That's true. I sure can. You've sent a lot of them. Like, can you see my messages? And can you see my messages, bro? And
it's Rafar, not Rafer.
I think it's Rate. Fate. I think Icosa said Rafer, and that's rubbing off on me. It just sounds better than Rafar. Rafar sounds like it's too distant, you know? You're too distant,
No,
bro.
I think that is a good distance.
Rafar is a good distance, yeah. You just stay over there. Bye, guys. Have a good one. The more TS, the merrier.
No, I think that's supposed to be the more T's, the merrier. Just there's
okay.
apostrophe missing.
Thank goodness I'm missing
because
context that makes that less annoying.
Saying I T'd twice. Oops.
Yeah, this is good news. I like that. Mike Ball with the 20 more knock. Thank you so much, dude. Have the rest of my crowns, King. Dude, you are spoiling me with your crowns. This is unnecessary. But I'm very, very grateful. Do you have any crowns left for your own self? Your own spending? Everyone needs self crowns, right? I'm using so many slorps to where, like, that was a really cool jump scare, actually. It's almost as cool as, this one jump scare that I know. Someone could context for the caked up guy in the corner. So that would be Hungry Box. Hungry Box is a famous Super Smash Bros. Melee player. He's just kind of really famous in the Smash community in general. He beat one of his bracket demons in a tournament, and during his pop-off, he was jumping up in the air, and his baggy pants kind of poofed up with air. So, yeah, it looks like he's got some fat cake. What was that? Sorry, Chackle, I did not mean to scare you with the hot man.
That is true. That is regular Freddy, not withered Freddy. So it is a really hot man and not a really hot girl.
True, true. Withered Freddy has got it going on. Weird Al if he was good.
True.
See, I've never really made, like, not never, but it's been a while since I've made extreme demon gaps, so I'm trying to forcefully make these gaps tighter than what I feel they should be. Check my dums. What says my dums? Oh, man. Guys, check this out. We have exclusive fan art of Cake Man. This is the first ever fan art of Cake Man. Holy shit. Check out the Cake Man art. Damn. I like the glowing, like, screen behind his butt, or like the stage light or whatever that is going. Ah. Or maybe that's a square fart that he's farting out. I can't tell.
I think that is a square fart. That's a little too jagged to be like.
It does look
gleam.
quite jagged, but that could be like the little, like the starburst or whatever you call it.
Starbucks.
I've heard people call that, like, you know, when you look at like a traffic light when you're driving and there's like that star shape that like stretches across your vision because it's so bright. I've heard people at the eye doctor call that a starburst.
Yeah.
Which I didn't really know that had a name that was named after candy. They're like, dude, this tastes so good. We gotta name something after it.
So good.
Starburst is pretty chill.
I crave that taste in my eyeballs so much that it compelled me to play the level I'm playing right now.
True. Can you sneak Hungrybox cake art into espresso level, please? That would be awesome. I might just sneak it into like some of my block design or something. Is it beginner extreme? Yes. This will be quite an easy extreme. I want it to definitely be hard enough to earn that title, but this is like nowhere near the list to where it's like gonna be somewhat accessible for people. And I would like it to be decorated, but that takes a lot of time and energy and coordination. And I gotta host a contest for the deco and everything, and I miraculously found 4 people who wanted to decorate espresso with me, and they're all good and qualified. The odds that I find 4 more people to help me with this one, they're not too high, you know? Because maybe if the same 4 people just want to do it again, that'd be awesome, but I assume they're going to have other stuff they want to move on to do. They're not just going to want to decorate my levels for all eternity. This just feels empty down here. This is like really dumb to spend time on, but I feel like I should just... Let's do that. I love ponging Icosa. Is that doing it for you?
I was kid named in the chat like 10 minutes ago.
Chat moderator and dear friend kid named. He's kind of a legend in the community.
I don't know about that.
Anyone from the Mandela Catalog horror game video is a legend in the community.
I guess that's fair.
That video was my most viewed non-GD gaming video until the FNAF video, which absolutely obliterated it.
That did kind of obliterate like every... That even obliterated a lot of the GD videos.
It did, man. I have a GD video. It's the Voxius stream highlight compilation. 10,000 views, which is less than the Mandela Catalog video.
That, and I think the Psychosis video only got like...
That was like 17K or something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's always the stream highlight videos that have like absolute shit numbers, but I have so much fun making them. I feel like there's some authenticity of content that's lost as soon as you start caring about the numbers, which is why I try not to.
Yeah.
If I wanted to be like complete corporate shill, soulless content fiend, I could probably have a whole bunch more subscribers and be making more money, but I would hate my life and my job. I just really don't want to do that. It takes so much very unnatural energy that I do not have to like care about subscribers. I'll constantly beg them every single video to like and subscribe because it's free and you could always change your mind.
According to YouTube statistics.
So dumb,
Everybody's
dude.
favorite statistics.
If there's any statistics we should trust, it's YouTube. They're so wise and smart. They make tons of updates to their platform with features that were requested.
Yeah, no kidding.
I talk shit about YouTube sometimes, but it's so much better than Twitch. It's ridiculous. It's like not even worth debating.
Yeah. I did give Twitch another shot recently, but its mobile interface is like just borderline unusable.
Ooh, yeah, Twitch mobile's rough. It's kind of formatted like freaking YouTube shorts when you scroll through people that are live that you follow. And then it's like, do you want to watch this creator? If you hover over it for too long, it's like, well, yes, let me like watch it. You gotta like click on it twice, and it's stupid. There's a gap.
Yeah,
There is a gap, but you
exactly.
can't tell because I'm super smart and cool. Maybe if you have issue with my gap, you should join the call and tell me about it. Look at that. Impossible to tell. Michael! Michael, there's a gap! Michael, it's not okay! Don't leave it there! This is just an odd structure all around, so I'm just embracing the oddity. Aw, gaps is what I say when a couple reveals their ages to me.
It took me a second to realize how stupid what you said was.
It's like, how long you guys been together? Oh, we've been together 4 years. I'm 25 and she's 22, and I'm like, gap! Kill it!
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's quite messing with my head, that gap. You're gonna forget about it by like tomorrow. It'll be okay. Oh yeah, this one's shaped like a big, awkward-looking heart. Big, deformed organs. Let's hear it for big, deformed organs, guys. How do we feel about that?
Feel pretty good about it.
If you had to have one big, deformed organ, what would it be? What's up, Shigo?
Skin.
Big, deformed skin. You look like one of those dogs with super floppy skin everywhere. It's just like hanging off.
I'm okay with looking like Quasimodo, but like twice the size.
That'd be awesome. Shiga, I was actually just thinking about you because I have a K-pop Demon Hunters song stuck in my head. It's not even one of my favorites, but man, that music does what it sets out to do. I think that's pretty cool. I shall make him larger.
Wait, who?
What's that?
Who are you thinking about on the basis of this?
Shigo. Shigo's a
Oh, okay.
homie who's quite invested in the lore. Just listening to the album right now before I join the stream, that's so funny. Do you have a favorite song, Shigo? Dude!
I didn't know you.
Hello.
Sorry,
What the fuck is-
Ikosa. I can't pay attention to you right now because Gopher Bunny just joined the rated membership tier. Oh my gosh.
Fix the gap.
This is incredible. Thank you so much, Gopher Bunny.
Fix the gap.
You're so cool that you have joined the membership. Do you know what you gain when you join the membership? You get these awesome exclusive emojis.
Fix the gap.
Gopher Bunny says yes. Gopher Bunny is educated. Well, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I really wish there was some kind of issue that needed my attention so I could feel productive and wanted.
Did you fix the gap and I didn't notice?
Nope.
It's symmetrical now. What happened? There was a gap.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You mean right here?
Let me look at what you're talking about. No, not right there.
Oh.
No, the two flat spikes. To the left of it, that ramp was not connected to the block under it.
Oh.
The two flat spikes. Where are you looking right now?
You said two flat spikes to the left of it. I'm thinking maybe these.
No, directly to the left of it, the ramp like right next to it. No, under the pink dash orb.
Under the... Oh. This structure's blissing, man. I didn't touch anything.
Yeah, but when you first
What
placed
does
those
that
2
mean?
flat spikes, there was like a gap there.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Wait, you can see it, kinda. They're not lined up right.
What is Blizzard doing?
That's a great question.
What?
I don't see any gaps. I don't know what's wrong.
What?
I don't understand what is the problem here.
Well, the problem died. It went to jail. But what is it? Did you say Blissin?
I did.
Yeah.
Why? Who said that?
Someone paid me to do it. It was the Blissin man.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving a fucking call.
What? Why?
He's already gone.
Oh wow. He's still in bed mode. Bed mode on.
It's like he doesn't even live somewhere where it's like still a morning time even.
Yeah, I know. It's freaking 1:37 where he is. It's so funny. I could try to decorate this if you want. I'm not that good, but I can try. I will keep you posted because I don't know what the future of this level holds. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a deco contest. Maybe by the time I'm completely done with this level, I'm like, dude, this is too good to not get decorated. I can't let this remain a layout, which usually I don't care. Usually I'm okay with it being whatever, but just because this gameplay is really good and it has a popular song, I may just make it happen, you know? This may be my best gameplay, I don't know. And usually when I make a really hard level, my gameplay isn't terribly satisfactory to me.
I don't remember where you said this level song was from.
It is the outro from an anime called Spy X Family.
Oh. So I don't think I've ever heard of this anime before you mentioned it.
It's pretty, like, safe kind of stuff. It's like an anime you could show your parents without them raising too many eyebrows kind of deal. Which I cannot say that about very many shows, sadly.
Oh, okay. I just live under a rock because I look up this show and all that comes up are shorts with like millions of views. Okay. Well, not all that comes up, but like close, I guess.
I asked Chigo their favorite song, and then I completely ignored the answer. Takedown's your favorite? Okay, cool.
That's good, I think.
It's good that you live under that rock.
No, I think it's good that you ignore their message.
Oh, okay. Yeah, ignoring messages of chat members is good for your health, apparently. It's actually really bad for your channel
health,
when you
yeah.
talk to your chat. Spy X fire emoji. Dude, I'm looking for a normal block. Everything is just slopes, dude. Man, if I want this to get decorated, I'm gonna simplify the structures. Like, that's what I have to do if I want this to get decorated. So, starting now, I'll probably start to use fewer slopes. But, you know. Be happy with money, Howdy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yay! Ding! There you go. I did it. What does that mean? If I sounded ungrateful for my financial supporters, I did not mean to. I did not mean it. I did not take that money for granted. What's a way I can Bill Clintonify that? I did not have for granted relations with that money. So stupid. Do you like Wii Sports? I do. I've not played it in a long time. I borrowed.
I haven't played Wii Sports in years.
Yeah, it's been a very, very long time for me. I borrowed a Wii from my mom's friend when I was young and still living with my parents. And then I had Wii Sports on, and I played it, and it was awesome. And then years later, I offered to just buy the Wii from him because he had like a couple kids and didn't have any time for gaming. So he's like, "Oh, absolutely, dude. Yeah, take it." I'm like, "Yes, let's go." But they couldn't find Wii Sports. It was the only game All the games, all the controllers and everything, I bought it all. But the only thing they couldn't find when they gave it to me was Wii Sports, and it was so sad. I'm still very grateful, of course, but man.
I remember being really good at like golf and Wii Sports.
Golf. I remember finding baseball really fun in Wii Sports. Baseball and bowling was most of what I played.
It was fun, but that one felt like the hardest one to be like good at because it was so like luck dependent compared to all of the other games.
What, bowling or baseball?
Baseball.
Yeah, it did kind of have a luck-based thing, but that made it so exciting for me as a youngin'.
And then on like Wii Sports Resort, I remember being really good at sword fighting.
Ooh, that sounds cool. I never played that. Yeah, I'm actually not exercising ever again. I will never again exert anything.
Yeah. You're never gonna pick up something ever again.
Even laughing, I guess, is a form of exertion.
It is.
So, man, anything that involves movement of the human body or any human muscle is exertion. So, no talking, no moving.
You're never brushing your teeth ever again.
I'm not so worried about that. Mostly worried about the whole, like... I forgot what I was worried about. I guess it can't be that bad. Holy shit, it's the game that sucks. Put on some Super Mario. How you doing, Gehis? Yeah, what's all this today? So Gehis, right? Here's the deal. Here's the dealio. I've got this level I've been making. It uses a song from this anime called Spy X Familia. And the song was so good when I heard it, I'm like, dude, I gotta make a level to this. So, I think I'm just gonna do that. It's very difficult. Am I in no clip? I need to be in yes clip. Okay, here we go. Up. Those are hard. Me at the rock convention? This is very hard. Hey babes, it's me. Come on. Oh, what happened with my structures over here? Oh gosh. One of them just rotated 90 degrees for no reason. Old swing is best swing. I agree 100%. Come on. That's so annoying. We're gonna get to the unstructured stuff soon. It's gonna be easy. There we go. No! Stop. Stop this at once. That's tough. Gameplay so sexy. I'm very glad you think so. This wave is kicking my ass. Wow. I've never died this much to the end. Why am I dying? I can't even tell why I'm dying. Anyway, that's the end of the level. I'll workshop that later. Anyway, I'm very pleased with the level. I think the balancing definitely needs to be assessed. There's some very, very difficult parts. I would like the first cue to be a little harder than average, and then I want the difficulty to kind of cruise for a little bit until the drop, and then the drop gets kind of hard. I think that would be fun. That would be an interesting dynamic, I feel. I can do that, yeah. Honestly, if you really wanted to, which I know you don't, because why would you? You could become a very, very good Geometry Dash player. You have it in you, I know. It's just, you have that dog. You have acquired the canine creature. Okay, this should be a decent start position for now. Yeah, I like most of my new structuring. The old stuff is very hard. I might have to go back and rework that, because damn. Mostly just a couple little spots. Yeah, that's good enough for now. Ugh. I think I would do it if it's funny. I don't think playing Geometry Dash has ever been funny. No, this is not a level request stream, I'm afraid. I will not be playing your level. But I do level request streams from time to time. So if this is something that you've always felt that should happen, you know, I've always felt for many years that Howdy should play my level, consider coming by one of my level request streams. Dude, my wife is singing so beautifully in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear that. When will you do it next? That's a great question.
The call cannot hear it, but it's a little more likely that they can on stream.
I don't know when I will next do a level request stream, which is why you should stay tuned and, you know, hit that sub button and ring that bell, dude. Ding! That's the sound the bell makes if you know if you weren't set on it already, you know. The bell makes a sound. How could you say no? I think I shall copy this structure.
You
I
could
think
tell
that
me
would be
they
great.
recently changed it too, and I would completely believe you.
Oh, you can tell they recently changed what?
The YouTube bell to make a sound.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, gosh. I find myself saying ding because of you at Howdy. That's fantastic. That's really good news. Has this harmed your social life at all? If anything, I think it would make it better. You're making, like, way more friends now, right? It's like, dude, is that Shigo?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I hear
sure.
Shigo says ding. Holy shit. I didn't know Shigo was the real deal. I heard rumors she was the fake deal, but boy was I wrong. I think you are a she pronoun haver. I could be completely off base. I'm thinking of somebody else. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Dong community? I don't know about that. I think it's just called the LGBTQ. Can I squeeze this in
It's
here?
not funny. There's no way that just ended my attempt.
What are you playing?
I'm playing a fucking medium demon just called 163.
Nice. Dog community.
I just died at 39 laughing. I think that's just called the LGBT.
Okay, she pronouns excellent. I was correct. You know, my old username used to be the guy who's wrong about things, so I'm trying to break away from that old piece of myself. Trying to shed my skin and, you know, you just thrive as a new being. It's like the gayest thing I've ever said. Only gay people want to thrive. New LGBTQ agenda revealed.
Yeah.
Oh, this shit is so dumb. Can I make this guy thick? Ooh. That's pretty cool. I like that. I
To
may
be
make
fair,
him a
that
little bit
does
tall
sound
as
like
well.
something that a gay person would like name a cafe or something.
True, yeah.
Thrive Cafe.
Thrive Cafe. Yep. I can see it. Ha! Bam, another burn. Haha. True. Any females in the chat? Whoa, dude. Girl. Boobies. Let's go. That's what you sound like. I don't know why I did Sonic voice just then.
Why did I die there? That's not even a normal death to die.
I just think there's this meme I saw. It's just Sonic on like a surfboard or whatever. It says, "To be honest, boobies," and I think about that all the time. Like whenever boobies like enter my mind, I think
I've
about
seen that
Sonic.
too. I can't say that I think about Sonic every time.
To me, Sonic and boobies are just synonymous now.
I'm so sorry.
To where like when I see boobies, I'm like, I wonder what Sonic would think about this. Lunatic Husky with the 5, thank you so much. I think I've discovered why I was playing poorly yesterday. Say device switches are way better than the ones on my keyboard. Yes, that is what I have experienced with all of my Seo devices and my keyboards. Every keyboard I've ever used has an absolutely awful up arrow. Like, it's completely unusable for competitive Geometry Dash. It's that bad. So I'm glad you have figured out the cause. Now you will beat the level. I will beat this soon. I don't know how to feel about that. Well, I don't think it matters what we feel like, because Sonic's just in there now. He's in my brain. He's not leaving. What's up, Halvey? How you doing? But yeah, good luck, Husky, on your grind going forward. I hope that goes more smoothly. Yeah, like the Seo device, I don't really see a whole lot of point in buying one until I realized that the latency is like adjustable, so you can literally just make it to whatever you want. Pretty sweet. Comment on my level when you're doing a level request stream. Okay, bye. There's no way I'm going to remember that. I think you're going to need to come to the stream and tell me. But sure, man. Can you choose my new hardest? Current hardest is Shiver. I don't know what Shiver is. Shiver Geometry Dash.
Oh, isn't that like the easiest easy demon in the game or something? Or one of them at least?
You should push yourself to do like Decode or something. Decode's an easy demon, not outside of your skill range, but it's not like an easy demon. You know, it's kind of up there in difficulty as far as easy demons go. So it might take you a little bit of grinding.
Or something would be a good middle ground between that and Decode, actually.
You think Clubstep would be harder?
I think Clubstep is easier than Decode.
I mean, harder than Shiver. I don't know anything about Shiver, but if it's one of the easiest, I think Clubstep would be near
harder
it.
than Shiver, yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, Dear Nostalgist is so bad. Dude, Triaxis gameplay is almost entirely good. And then it's defined by like tons of bugs and choke points that just like weren't playtested. Oh man, try Death Moon. Yeah, for when normal Death Moon is boring, you can try Death Moon. Ooh, am I dead? I don't think so. I think I'm good. Assuming Gehis is still here. Tell me about you, man. How you doing? You having a good day? you've been liking that new streaming schedule. You're streaming at like normal hours where people are awake. You went from streaming at the end of my day to where usually I would have to sleep before the stream was over to now you stream around the time I wake up. It's a complete 180. Like a freaking 16-hour difference or something. It's awesome. What's up, Niall64? How you doing? More bugs. All I can say is crunch, 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 crunch. Holy cow, I actually get to see the sun. Dude, my wife loves staring into the sunrise every morning, but I can't wake up early enough to enjoy that, just because I can't wake up and enjoy anything. At least when it's that early. Even back when my sleep schedule was, like, good, you know, I was waking up consistently at, like, 7, 8 in the morning, I still did not enjoy mornings. Mornings just felt wrong. If I don't wake up in, like, the late morning or early afternoon, it doesn't feel right. Can I deco this on G?
51% in this level. I swear I just die to it for like the dumbest reasons sometimes.
I will say that sunrises are cool and pretty, but I would argue that sunsets are just as cool and just as pretty. And I can see those without hating my day.
Sunsets.
That's also what my wife says. It's interesting.
I was about to just, out of reflex, say, have you ever considered that maybe she's smarter than you?
No, that's valid. More proof that Howdy is a sad boy.
What?
I don't know what that means. Holy cow, I actually get to see the sun. That's all I have to say. So you're seeing the sun for your lady. Is this why you do it? She like, dude,
it just reminded me of
how late you stay up.
Sorry. It just reminded me of the recent tab video you made after you got your Razer Ouroboros.
That was so long ago, I don't remember anything from that video.
The sad boy level.
Oh, the extreme demon. Yeah, dude. I think I remember that.
I love that edit with that laughing sound effect.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's freaking throwback. I remember that. Why is this off-centered so much? There you go. Just remembered I sent you a DM on Discord a while ago. May you reply to it. I would appreciate it, and please don't read it out loud. I'm embarrassed. Alright, I'll make sure you're out embarrassed when I read it, okay? I got your back, don't you worry. But yeah, it's good on you doing a full-blown, like, 16-hour transformation of your sleep schedule. That's insane, dude. It takes some discipline. Or it takes a girl that you really, really like or something. I don't know. I've never felt that way before.
Yeah. It can take that to drastically change your sleep schedule.
Ooh, can I do this? Is that asshole-ish? I think I'm gonna do it anyway. No, it's almost perfect. I'm just gonna do it anyway. Why not? Structuring is amazing. Oh my goodness, thank you. I would very much like this to be a decorated level, but man, it is so much work to host a collab and make sure everything goes according to plan and everyone's part is all decorated and good and everything.
Dingu, is Icosa an anime? Probably. I don't know.
Secret truths?
I've never met him before.
Yeah, I may end up hosting another deco contest for this level if anyone is interested in maybe decorating it or having a part in it or something like that.
I might need to submit a part and lose the deco contest, actually.
That would be a fun way to spend an afternoon, I think. It'd probably just be another 5-second chunk of gameplay that you can hopefully crank out in an afternoon so no one wastes too much of their time if they're not selected. I mean, that's the point of contest, you know. It's the risk. It's in the word contest. It's like that's how it works. Sometimes you waste your time.
Yeah.
But I get the time is valuable and people don't like wasting it, so I try to waste as little as possible. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. In the meantime, if you want to be in my Discord server for when that happens, just preemptively, I would understand. It'd probably be a pretty safe bet. Oh, my arms hurt so bad. You gonna drop another espresso preview? Maybe? I'm not dropping more than 2. Because I don't want to just reveal the entire levels deco, and then I drop the full level. Because then everyone's already seen it, and it's not cool anymore, right? So I might drop 1 more preview, which would probably be my part when that's done. And then I'm just going to release the level. You know, no more previews after that. Yeah, I think 1 more preview would be good for preserving the hype factor, or whatever. Why does this one poke through and this one doesn't? What's up with that? What is happening? They're the same size, the same... Huh? I will kick your ass, man. Oh, it's a layering issue. Yeah, okay, cool. Makes sense. Watching a Howdy stream while in the gym hits different. Dude, Tublub, I don't know if you heard my freaking arm story, but over the past, like, 36 hours, I've done a whole bunch of exercises with 10-pound dumbbells. I just do a whole bunch on one arm until I can't lift it anymore, and then I switch to the other arm and repeat. So, like, 200 of these later, my arms are so floppy. They're like little noodles that feel like they just survived like a blender. Feels terrible. It's like, you know, the first time you have really sore muscles, you know, the first day of your life you actually work hard. This is not that. This is like completely different beast style. Your mic is a little quiet, so maybe that was me not talking directly into it, but if it's not fixed now, it's just a you problem and you need to adjust your own stream volume.
Or maybe for some reason they thought that I was you.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Because our voices are so similarly deep.
It's true. I've been speaking, like, more quietly, and I tend to speak in a slightly higher pitch when I speak quietly.
Hmm. It wasn't 200 reps all in a row. It was like, I do maybe 50 with one arm until it got too tired, and then I'd switch to the other arm, do 50 with that one. And then, you know, doing that for a while hurts very bad the next day. And it hurt after the first set, you know, because then I came back the next day and did another one, and now I'm experiencing all of that, and it hurts a lot. But yeah, that was just a 10-pound dumbbell. It's nothing crazy. Who's the other guy? Well, cool British guy. That would be Kid Named, who's one of the coolest non-British guys I know.
Sorry.
Kid Named has been a dear friend and moderator of my stream for a long time. He has what we call a life and isn't available to call, like, all the time for every stream ever. Unlike Echoes. I said I was going to use fewer slopes. That's not really going too well, is it? And just slopes introduce so many structuring feats, I guess, that aren't possible otherwise. How do I want to do this? I think... Let's make it till it's about 1 block and then just center it. That looks fine. Is that... that's about good.
Gee, how long is your reps?
What?
Gee.
I love the what. How long is your reps? Yes. Sokka with the references.
a good reference.
That was a really great reference. I really love the get his what period. It's not a question. He heard what you said, but he just needs you to know that he doesn't approve. That's all it is.
I've been using that quite a bit more, I think. Like the what period.
Yeah. It's a very powerful move. There's no quicker way to tell someone that you disapprove of what they said. Dear Nil Saggies. That sounds like two slurs if they had a baby. Do I see Icosa just like currently or just in general? Like, do I see him when he goes to sleep at night? Santa Claus reference?
Do you know when he's awake?
Do I know when he's been bad or good? So it'd be good for badness' sake? Badness' sake, dude, watch out. Here it comes. I'm just gonna fill in this empty space with big diamond. That's a big diamond right there. Down under.
I can't believe Science Miss is approaching as quickly as it is.
Science Miss, yeah. When Darwin Claus evolves down the chimney on Science Miss Eve to give you experiments. I got a lump of carbon dating. Oh no. I was a bad boy. I think a spike looks pretty good down there. Let's do it.
I got a lump of indefinite combustible material.
True. How do you do deco? Are you like asking because you need tips, or are you just asking me personally what my deco style looks like? Because in that case, I do have some of my deco I can show you. I can't teach you because I'm a deco dumbass.
Yeah, I was about to say, depending on which of those two you meant, you're either getting a 5-second or a 5-minute answer.
Truths. My whole deco style is F around and find out. It's just throw shit in a structure and see if it looks okay. Usually I start with colors. I make some colors that look pretty good, you know, some oranges and purples and whatnot. And then I just assign those colors to assorted objects and fill out a structure until it looks good. Glow is like get out of I can't deco free card. What am I building? So this is my Extreme Demon layout. It's essentially a HOWARETA level, but, you know, me. HOWARETA reference. Yeah, Extreme Demon flow gameplay, sync gameplay type deal. We are, let's see, what is this, 30% done? Oh gosh, maybe closer to like 25% done.
Like 1.5 streams, though. That's not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. Structuring still is very time consuming. I made a level blindfolded. Banger video idea. I would rather spend my time making a level normal folded that's good and playable. Making levels normal folded is crazy. This is Extreme going to be hard. I would like it to be entry level. I don't want it to be too crazy. So cool British guy, since you're asking, I will show you my espresso part. So this is Sync. This is Sync's part that he's decoing right now. That is uploaded on my channel. You can see that if you like. This is mine. It has no color triggers in any kind of meaningful places yet. I have a few just to kind of get a feel for how things will look when they're pulsing. But I still have to do background and pulses and stuff like that. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done. But my block design is all finished. So I'll just like flip through these channels or like orders or whatever really quick just to kind of show you what some of this looks like. A lot of these structures just have glow on either side, usually 2 different colors. A few structures will be your best friend, right? This structure right here. Right? Ready? Here we go. This is like half of the stuff you need to know. Literally half of my deco process was based off of these colors and glow. These colors, these objects and glow. You can see these objects in like every single structure, at least a few of them. Because these objects have so much detail for, I mean, this is one object, and look how much is going on here, right? You could recreate something that looks like this with like 10 objects if you really wanted to, or just use this, right? So these objects help a lot. Establishing your colors and your glow before you make your block design will help a lot. I use some other strange techniques, like whatever's going on here. Use that, put it to low opacity black, and there you go. The warp trigger was an absolute... It was maybe like the biggest benefactor of making stuff. I use the warp trigger so freaking much. Just taking any arrangement of cool objects and warping it to fit whatever structure you need is super, super helpful. I don't think I could have done this without the warp trigger. I would still be like halfway done. Or maybe less, I don't know. Anyway, so... also these blocks, these right here, these have a lot of detail to them. They got cool like little shading business happening, so I would recommend using those. At various sizes, various different warped stretches. Anyway, and then there's Sabrina Carpenter art, crazy style. Also, don't sleep on the moving stuff. You know, like these blocks that like move in like waves or whatever. There's this kind of stuff that moves along as well. These things, I think all the stuff moves. Yeah, this stuff, that can be pretty cool. I don't know. Those are some ideas. Hopefully that can inspire you to get some stuff done. I don't know how this is going to look when I add colored pulses, because the colors are kind of all random here. I just randomly assign colors until it looks cool. So, you know, if I pulse, say, color number 4 is going to become bright yellow, it's just a whole bunch of random pieces of each block are going to pulse yellow instead of, like, you know, the stuff that you're jumping on all turns yellow. Like, I didn't coordinate that at all, so it might look like shit once I add the triggers, but it's kind of too late now.
You just use groups for your pulse triggers.
That's true. I could do that. Should I be writing this down? I don't know. It's recorded. You can just go back to the stream VOD if you forget.
Yes, you have to take notes. You are getting examined on this.
Truths. Wallet. I agree. 100%. How to use awesome, bro. You rock. Thank you. I would love to be rock someday.
What do parent triggers do?
Dude, you are asking the wrong guy.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about triggers. If Sync is here, Sync was here at least, and if he's still here, he knows all sorts of things about triggers, and you can inquire his brain. Okay, so that is annoying, I have decided. Okay, so that happened because this block was raised when this one was not, so this needs to go like here. It's so hard. How long will I stream today? Don't know. Probably another 30 to 60 minutes. I wrote it down, but I'm sending it to official sources. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna send it to the government, and they'll decide if I need to be shut down or not. Nope, that's also not good. So it needs to be just the perfect distance to where the jumps sync, and right now they're not doing that. It is not supposed to happen. Do not hold there. You're the best streamer. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Man, my streams are really not very high quality. I kind of just press record and do my thing. Which is, you know, that's a strategy you could do. But if you want, like, really high quality stream, go over to Get His 514 on Twitch, dude. That guy's, like, his community's a little on the small side, but you wouldn't know it judging by his streams because they're crazy. Feels like you're freaking watching a freaking Marvel movie or something. The visual effects go nuts. Yeah, he's just a great streamer, funny guy, great community. And he reads the chat, which is great. Usually, like, really, really good streamers who know what they're doing, and they look like they've been doing this thing for years because their stream is so high quality. They don't really read the chat too much. They just, they thank the donations and they move on. Not this guy, though. There's like an 85% chance that he will read your message. Or maybe higher, I don't know. If you're someone like me, it's probably a little higher because, he knows how cool I am. But even the people who show up for the first time ever, I got a decent shot. So if you want to just, like, hear your username come out of the streamer's mouth, if that just really hits the spot, that butters your biscuit, then go over there. He'll get you taken care of in short order.
5 middle fingers on a platter.
Thank you. I haven't eaten today, but thank goodness my wife made me a delicious lunch. 5 middle fingers for dinner. Howdy, I watch all your videos. Keep it up. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, there's a lot of people that do not watch all my videos. It's a shocking number of people in my, like, literal Discord community. And I'll, like, reference my videos. And, like, stuff that's not even obscure references. I'll just talk about stuff that I said in videos and things that I've announced before. And they'll be like, what? What are you talking about? Like, the video that I just made. And I said this thing. Don't you remember? No, I haven't seen that. Oh. So you're one of those people.
And you get some dumbass like me that references a video from 2.5 years ago on this stream.
Dude, I think Kid Named might be the biggest vault of howdy references in existence. Kind of crazy. Why did you give me so many middle fingers?
Do you not want them?
I mean, I guess I'll take them if no one else wants them.
What kind of snackage exists in here?
Cheez-Its right there.
Where
Oh
are the
gosh.
cheese?
Oh gosh. I can't even point and fully extend my arm without my bicep feeling like it needs to snap. Gosh, damn, dude.
I enjoy some arm soreness.
Oh.
I also enjoy some arm soreness. I almost said soreness.
Arse.
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 Stormness.
I like some arse soreness. Yep, cool.
Animal crackle.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm all set.
Go get your snacks. Get you all taken care of. Everyone say bye to Chaggle. Bye, Chaggle.
Goodbye, Chaggle.
Opinions
Like
on...
type of fashion style?
Huh? What you say?
I said, isn't that like a type of fashion style?
Chaggle?
Bye to Chaggle.
Bye to Chaggle. Help me with the reference.
Aesthetic.
Bye to Chaggle. Aesthetic. I don't know, man. Help me be
Really
smart.
far-reaching. I'm reaching really far.
Bye to Chaggle.
Y to...
Oh, I see.
Oh, God.
Goodbye, Chaggle. Chaggle's so silly. A rich ass laugh from Chaggle. Gosh damn. I don't know how to freaking do wave structuring. Stop pasting that shit. I don't know how to uncopy something because I'm tired of having this paste button be like, you want to click me. You are going to paste my pastiness. You will do it now. Do it. Chagul for Halloween content. Thoughts? Ooh, I need to tell her that actually. There's no way she can continue life not knowing about this awesome idea. Chagul.
One of these years, I need to just pull the trigger and go as Bubba from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
True. You would make the greatest Bubba from Texas Chainsaw Massacre of all time. What is the level called? It is in the title. It's quite literally the very first word in the title of the stream that you clicked on. Oh man, people are so smart. They're so smart with their brains. Oh gosh. Oh my arm. I'm trying to crack my back by like pushing into it, but I can't because my arms hurt so bad. What the flark? Scaredy? Chagul? What will get his speed?
You're like a push into your back kind of guy.
Usually.
It's fair.
I'll also do a little twist, a little twisty maneuver to crack my back. That usually does pretty well.
I'm more of like a grab my backrest and pull sort of guy.
Yeah, there you go. Any other fans of twisty maneuvers in here?
Unless I'm standing, then I'll just try to, yeah, just push into it with my arms.
So that looks bad. I'm gonna need these D blocks to be on a different layer because they're just frustrating. Go away. I've banished you to the 1. So now we go to 0. Yes. Beautiful. I can't use real hitboxes because that'll probably interfere with the wave and get you killed. I don't know about you guys. I'm not a huge fan of being killed. Phantom Kosa.
I just cannot look at this level for extended periods of time.
What deco theme are you doing for the... Dude, I don't even know if it's getting decoed. I love this gameplay so much. I think I've made some awesome gameplay here, and I would love for it to get rated, but I'm already doing a decoration collab for my espresso layout, which has been a tremendous amount of work. So I kind of don't want to do that right after I just finished one, you know? So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If this were to get decorated, I would love for it to have like a... How do I explain it? Imagine like HOWARETA, but more like red, purple, yellow kind of spectrum. Rather than like pink, you know. HOWARETA was good, but it was very pink. It was very, very pink. Lincoln Fart. Yes. I fart so hard in my pants. In the end, it is brown. It's a really, really good band. Poo metal.
Say it doesn't even brown.
Doesn't even brown. That's true. That's actually really sad to imagine if farts never browned.
It'd be really sad if that song wasn't a song about your poops.
My poops. Oh,
Head
man.
in the bed.
It's a song about my poops. That was maybe the hardest Ikosa's ever laughed at something I said. 10 in the bed. That sounds like a song about my poops. Maybe because he related to that on a spiritual level. He's like, I do that. Let's go. Well, I don't know why people call me how did. What do you gain? What's the goal here? It's just not natural. Okay, it looks pretty good. Stop doing that! My gorsh. WAZARETA, but KUZARETA, but HOWARETA. That's pretty much how it goes. You cracked the code, dude. You did it. Bravo. Bravo, Vince Gilligan's Island. Ooh, triple reference.
Where it feels like I'm...
Dude, Zaka, have a good rest of your stream. Excellent art. Thank you for sharing. And I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day. Have you met the gay mentor? Oh, wait, no.
Oh, this is Gaminator.
Gaminator. Gay men ate her. Why did they eat her? Were the gay men hungry? There's so many ways that I could answer that, and none of it would make sense. This is just like a sense-making funeral.
True.
Sense-making is dead. He's gone. He'll never come back. Not a huge fan of this, like, this wave structuring happening right here, but I don't really have a whole lot of other ideas. Oh, gosh. I'm trying to reach up to scratch my eye because it's itchy, and my arms are like, dude, I don't know if I can do that.
A really tall ass.
It's so heavy to, you know, lift myself up to an eye to scratch it. Do I think espresso will be rated? Probably not. Just because Robtop's rating standards are less consistent than, like, Ice Carbon Diablo X. Who is better, Howdy, Icosa, or me? I think it's gotta be Bicosa. What is that on my glasses? Mystery white crust on my glasses. What happened? How did this get here? What are you? Did I drop you in a vat of, like, marshmallow fluff? What are you? Get off of my glasses. Okay, cool. I would love it if espresso got rated, but I also don't really care. I just want it to be decorated. I want it to be out there because there's some really talented people in the collab, and I want their work to be known. I want my work to be known because I worked really hard on my freaking layout. 'Cause gosh, man, making good gameplay is difficult.
How much would you care about car audio being a benefactor to your stream?
Oh, well, I guess that depends on the volume, but I would say go for it. If it's bad, I can turn you down.
It is a car. I'm not in a truck anymore, sadly. So.
Oh, really? Did you?
Too bad.
You didn't sell it or anything, did you?
I had to.
Really?
Yeah.
I see.
Pretty bad accident in it.
Oh no, I didn't know. When did this happen?
Like 4.5 months ago.
Wow. Did you tell me and I'm a moron and forgot, or did you just like, yeah, I got in a car accident and broke all my bones, but yeah, no one really needs to know. It's fine.
I think I just told Henry and assumed he would tell you.
Oh wow. Okay. I don't think he did. Well, I'm glad you're all right. Sucks to hear about the truck though.
Yeah, I do miss.
Are you at least liking your car currently?
Friend, I didn't even mention it.
Elf.
Yeah.
Or maybe Henry is elf friend.
Yeah, boo. That is true. I can't believe how terrible of a friend Henry was to you.
So what are you driving now?
A Nissan Altima.
How is that treating you?
As far as cars go, I am pretty happy with it.
Okay. Probably gets way better mileage than the truck.
I still mourn the loss of my truck, but
yeah,
yes, it does. It's like 2.5 times better.
That helps soften the blow, I'm sure.
Because it's like got a 4-cylinder engine, which is a massive difference from what I had before.
2001 Honda Civic. That's a good car.
Anyway, I'll be back in like a minute or two.
Okay, sounds good. My goodness. Hello, Zapol Zahur. It's a really great name. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? You know, sometimes someone just shows up to a stream and their energy just brings about a certain depression. It's not really grounded in anything. It's just there. The depression's like, hey, I'm going to be here. Is that cool? I don't bother asking why it's there. I'm just like, yeah, it's fine. Dude, you totally cooked on this one, bro. Is aura farming. I don't think anyone who talks like that. You know what I'm saying? No one who says cook and aura farm sounds like that. They all sound like freaking 14-year-olds. Gosh, I'm so sick of 14-year-olds. My gosh, go away. Go away. There's like 3 cool 14-year-olds ever, but there's so many that are just like, they all talk the same. I don't know why they're so okay with all talking the same, but that's what they do. With their bros and their aura farming. Nobody says TSPMO out loud with a straight face. Well, or does high school exist? You know? I would like to believe that that does not happen, but people saying TS on G. That I don't know why this generation feels the need to make everything an acronym, you know, to save time. They're turning like a 5-letter word into a 2-letter word. Yes, dude, let's go. You know what I can do with all this time? I can gym max, and I can get my mewing streak going. You know what I'm saying, dude? I'd like to think we're gonna look back at people who talked like that and just laugh at them in like 20 years. But it could be worse. What if fast forward 20 years, we all sound even dumber somehow? Like that sounds impossible, right? But I have a feeling people said this 20 years ago. Like, oh, people are gonna laugh at how stupid you guys sound 20 years from now. No, it's only gotten worse in the past 20 years, and I have reason to believe it is going to continue to get worse. Freaking Webster's Dictionary is gonna announce TSPMO as a new official word. Shut the fuck up. My gosh, dude. Whoever's... revoke dictionary privileges from people adding shit to the dictionary. Skibbity, now official word that means something, I guess. You're validating it, and it's stupid. It should not be validated, please. Like, I like new words being born, but not stupid ones, right? I think new words are cool, but let's have, like, a good one. A single time, even. That would be cool. It took me 10 minutes to connect my headphones so I couldn't hear you. Well, welcome. Welcome, Gemma Shy. How are you doing? Hope you're having an awesome day. We are building it up, so to speak. I think I would like this to be of the symmetrical life kind. I'm gonna do some of that. And that leaves this big, ugly space, right? What do we fill this with? I think that's good. That's good, but it feels empty. I'm gonna build some armor around it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We need some half blocks to prop these up, but they need to be slightly thicker because it's like, it's close, right? It's almost right, but it needs to be about there. Doing okay, how am I? I'm doing pretty alright. My espresso deco part is coming along quite smoothly. I got all my spike and saw and block deco all done. That's all ready to go. Now I just need to focus on background and color pulses, which I think I struggle with more than block design. I think they're harder, but they don't take nearly as long, right? Block design is definitely the most tedious of them all. Yeah, I think that's fine. Why can't we just come up with cool words like the Romans? I know, dude. No clip guy. You make it sound so easy. I feel like that's where we should be as a society, but I don't think we're gonna be there for a while or ever. Just do what the Romans did. You know what I'm saying? Like, why did the Romans, like thousands of years ago, make roads that are 10 times better than anything we have now? Like, this whole lost technology thing is really pissing me off. Like, how do we lose that? Who spent like centuries learning the art of making the perfect road, and then they just forgot to write it down somewhere? Like, dude, come on. Who put you in charge of taking notes of things? Let's freaking fire you 3 times. Oh, my arms are so sore, dude. Bro, do some ball gameplay. I got news for you, brother. This level is done. All the gameplay is made. I just have to structure it. Do some ball gameplay. I'll just, like, magically make some extra gameplay up here just for fun. You can't play it. It's just there. Hey, howdy. HOWARETA are you? True. Combining prefixes and suffixes and real words can make actually really cool words that sound like real words. Life hack. I want to say I saw some kind of news headline that they did actually figure out how to make Roman concrete again. I don't know if that's true or not. I didn't like read the article all the way, but that'd be cool. That'd be really cool if we just magically figured out how to not be stupid. I think we can all agree that'd be really cool if we can just stop doing that. Do a random trigger with a 1 in, what is that? A million chance to teleport you there. That would actually be really interesting. That's the only random trigger suggestion I've gotten for a level that isn't like complete garbage. I love the phrasing of that. Oh, of the person talking about combining prefixes and suffixes. I've considered hosting a project with Booney, despite me not having the game since I've come up with an entire trilogy. Really? You've come up with an entire trilogy. Interesting, okay. The Roman Colosseum is so stands up. True. Hey, did you hear the news, kid name? The Roman Colosseum is so stands up.
Really?
Yep, that's what they say. That's what they said in the Book of Cool.
The Book of Cool? Why is it they in the Book of Cool?
It's a good question. I'll have to ask Dr. Cool.
Dr. Cool.
Let's just do that. Let's do that, man. Structure doesn't need to end yet. Just keep going. Keep the party thriving, you know? Gay people reference.
I hate 4-digit object counts.
Really?
No.
Oh. Phew. That would have been really scary news. I don't mind the car ambience, but it sounds like someone's playing with a whole bunch of tiny bones.
Yeah.
What might that be?
I don't know. I can try to live somewhere a little more populated next time.
True. Yeah, small ghost towns notoriously have many bones that people play with. Your arm is broken? Oh, I think you win the hurting arm competition. I just did a ton of exercises over the past couple days that my arms were not ready for, and they're all floppy and sad. But yeah, I think I would take that over being broken. You can't play GD? No! Well, what about your other arm? Can you do that? I don't know why you'd want to, you know, the whole play GD thing, but I guess it was really important.
I need to be, like, in more of a generalist mind frame, because I heard my arm is broken, I can't play GD, and I was sitting there thinking, why not? Just use your other arm.
I mean, I've done videos playing with my left arm, or my left hand, left finger, however you want to say that. It's possible.
You've beaten extreme and you struggled to beat a medium demon with your left hand.
That is true, that is true. It will scratch the GD itch, even if you suck at it.
It is true.
I do struggle to meet medium demons with my normal hand, though.
Yeah, but not that much.
That's true. This was above average struggle style. Finger number 12. True.
I feel like the question should be posed like, could you reasonably beat your hardest without having to train your left hand to become a semi-dominant hand?
Right. In which case, I mean, I think I could. It would just be the equivalent of me beating like a list demon right now, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Which is basically just the answer of no.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, I did beat my current hardest with my left hand, so...
Oh, wow. What do I do? I think that's probably fine. We'll stick with
Because
that.
believe it or not, doing the decode UFO over and over again is very spammy, so when your right hand gets tired, you have to switch over to your left, and then you beat the level by accident and Luke it from 77.
Dude. Celebrate good times. Come on.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. I hadn't heard that you beat that. Oh, my arm. I can't fully extend it, dude. You know how when you're...
I beat that.
Ah, gosh, that's so bad. Sorry, go ahead.
I beat that level like a week and a half ago.
Oh, nice.
But I haven't gotten a new hardest since it because the level I'm playing now is so much brighter than everything else I've played.
No.
Like, I've sunk like maybe 200 more attempts than it took me to beat Hot Dog Redux into it so far, and that's over the course of like almost 2 weeks. That's about how my practice with that level is able to go.
Damn.
Which is good because it's been giving me time to like, it gave me time to build Ramirez a little more, but...
That's so funny, that level.
I love that. Did you end up watching the gameplay for that?
I think I did. I forgot most of it though. I'm gonna have to go revisit that.
It's pretty good, I think.
Oh gosh.
I think of the 3 levels that I have like completed the gameplay for that are, you know, ones that I would have any intention of doing anything with. I think that is the one that is most likely to have people mistakenly call it good gameplay.
Yeah.
That being because it's like 40% wave. And wave is like the most trivially easy game mode to make good gameplay for, which is why people think it's the best game mode ever.
Yeah, I don't think it's that so much as just it's so hard to make bad gameplay for it, you know? And like the gameplay standards of the community are so low for the wave game mode because they just enjoy playing the wave. I don't feel like many people really enjoy the UFO.
Because it's like switch your brain off level skill.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that's the thing is you just call it skill because you look at like frame perfects that you can just look at and tell where you need to click immediately, which is I guess less frustrating on a higher level, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it is just flat out better.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, my arms hurt so bad. So for those of you just arriving to the stream, I did a bunch of arm exercises, and now they are absurdly sore, unlike anything I've ever felt before. And you know how when you're working out, like let's say you're doing like bicep curls, you lift the weight up to your, you know, your shoulder area, and then you have the pump, is what it's called, when you like, you know, flex your muscle like as hard as it can or as, you know, far as it can go. And then you let the weight down, and then comes the stretch, which is when your bicep is completely like flat. You know, your arm is completely extended and your bicep is stretching. I cannot stretch my arm. If I fully extended my arm, my bicep might just like tear off of my bone. I don't know. It hurts so bad when I try to fully extend my arm. So my arms are kind of at like a 130-degree angle, I would say. Just eternally, all day. How about bicep swirls? That's what a bicep swirl sounds like. It's one of my favorite workouts. Sometimes when my wife comes into my room, I just grab a weight as fast as I can, and I start doing bicep swirls. I'll go 1,000, 1,001, 1,002, you know? And then she's like, wow, you did 1,002 bicep swirls. Mwah! And then she kisses herself because she's so proud of herself. Do a recovery stream. Yeah, a stream where I'm just like laying in bed trying not to move my arms. Yeah, I'm just in recovery. Don't mind me. Dude, that would be crazy for sympathy. That'd be like one of those like Markiplier videos where he talks about how he's in the hospital for like the 11th time this year. I get so many like freaking sympathy donations. Congratulations to her. Yeah, I'm really proud of her for marrying someone who can do bicep swirls. How do you secretly jacked AF? If that were true, I would not be hurting as much as I am right now. Which I guess the whole point about working out is that you want to shock your muscles. You want to hit them with something they didn't expect. Muscles are smart, man. They'll get used to your like workout routine. They won't get sore anymore. So you gotta throw some curveballs at them. Balls, throw. Little corny cop with the 11 months of rated membership. Thank you so much, man. I hope you're doing well these days. I haven't messaged you in a while, but I was meaning to do that soon. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for the rated membership, dude. I appreciate that. Always nice to see you in the chat. Hope you're having an awesome day. Dude, espresso, it's coming out. It's happening. Doing better. Glad to hear it, man. I hope you've been getting some much needed family time and time with friends and stuff like that. That's pretty much as healing as it gets, you know? I haven't seen you in like 900 years. Yeah, Cornsley's been a busy corn. Busy Cobb. Okay, I'd say that looks pretty okay. I might make this spike a large gentleman. All in favor of large gentlemen? Say large. Getting some therapy? Excellent. That is good news. Yeah, I understand why a lot of people don't want anything to do with therapy, you know? When they get to a position like that. Like, I totally get it. I totally understand. Like, if I was in your shoes, I probably would struggle to bite the bullet and go to therapy. But I'm very, very glad that you've bit that bullet. Just very much outside of a lot of people's comfort zone, I guess. Wait, what was this? Yeah, that was the structure over here. I can just copy that. Isn't that cool? This is why we make repetitive gameplay, so we can make repetitive structures and save time. Yes. I'm so smart. Yeah, and then we can copy at least some of this structure. Cool Whip Brian. Cool Whip Brain. That's the name of the cat from Family Guy's Brain. Okay, we can do that. That looks a little bit ridiculous. You go away. That's not the trash can button. See, that looks weird, right? What if I take this? Nope. Deselect. Take this big old thing. Move it about there. I can use a half block here and do something with that. Dude, I watched this video. I don't know what channel it was. It was this dude who interviewed an old writer for Pixar. And he got the entire script for a canceled Monsters, Inc. sequel. And he was just, like, talking about the script while kind of, like, very simply animating the events of the movie with, like, stock images and stuff like that. It was crazy. Monsters, Inc. is one of my favorite movies of all time. And it was so cool to see what they had planned for a sequel. Because this was back in, like, 2008 or something that they were writing this or something like that. So this is a long time ago. This was back before, like, Pixar sequels were complete garbage. They actually had, like, good writers on the team. But this was back when Pixar was in the process of being bought out by Disney. So this sequel never actually saw the light of day, which was really sad. Because I thought it sounded really cool. Now, I am happy with the Monsters University that we got. I think that's a pretty slept-on Pixar movie. I think it's pretty alright. But yeah, it was really sad to see this really cool Pixar movie that never came out, because the script was surprisingly good. I can maybe link the video for anyone who's interested. Let's just go to my watch history. It should be, like, right there. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by what they had planned for that. When you hear about
canceled...
canceled...
of the last Pixar movie that came out that I enjoyed.
Yeah, here's the video. The incredible canceled Monsters, Inc. sequel, Lost in Scaradise, is what it was going to be called. There's the link. Yeah, that video was really cool. Yeah, Monsters, Inc. is so freaking good.
Yeah, I think Monsters University might be the last Pixar movie that came out that I actually enjoyed.
I think I might be with you there. Because what came after that? I forgot what was in 2014. But
in 24, I don't think anything came out in 2014.
you might be right.
Pixar.
2015 was Inside Out, then The Good Dinosaur,
The next movie was Inside Out.
then Coco.
I forgot about The Good Dinosaur. That movie was...
The
like,
Good
the most
Dinosaur looked
forgettable
really
movie
good.
ever.
The visual effects and everything were fantastic. Especially with, like, water simulation.
just
That
a-
was, like, some really cutting-edge stuff at that time.
It was just like the most forgettable movie ever.
Absolutely, yeah. I watched it just because I heard the CGI looked really cool.
Like, I didn't have a problem with that movie. I just don't remember a single fucking thing that happened in it because it's just like that kind of movie.
Yeah. Corny Cob with the
Yeah, I
2.
know
Thank you so
that,
much. Appreciate it, man. Ooh, new cat.
think
Ooh, that's
26
cute. Can I share the picture with the
26
chat?
Yeah. Or you're not asking me. That's a stupid fucking answer. But
I have Kid Name's permission to share your cat. Okay. We are sharing the
I
cat.
thought you were asking, like, could you look at this photo if I sent it to you right now? And I'm like, yeah, I could.
That's so funny.
I think 2016 was Finding Dory, though.
Oh, maybe Good Dinosaur was 2017. Or maybe there were two in 2016. I don't know.
No, Good Dinosaur was definitely 2015.
Oh, okay. And then I think
I think
Coco was
Finding Dory
17.
was 16. Coco was 17, and so was Cars 3.
Oh, Cars 3. That was like okay. That was a Pixar movie that wasn't
can't say
good, but I didn't
enjoyed
mind.
that movie,
It was
though.
like it was okay.
Yeah. 2018 was Incredibles 2.
Oh, that movie sucked so much ass.
I kind of think so too. Clara says that's the last Pixar movie that came out that she enjoyed, other than maybe Inside Out 2.
Oh, I have not seen Inside Out 2. I've only heard that it's the highest grossing animated movie of all time, which sounds unbelievable. Because there was like no advertising, no marketing whatsoever. No one's talked about it. I've heard nothing about it. And it's somehow the most...
I heard so much about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I've been living under a rock. I don't know.
To be fair, I heard like nothing about K-pop Demon Hunters until I saw it in your chat. So, you know.
That's very interesting. That's very interesting. I've been seeing so many K-pop Demon Hunters videos recommended to me, even before I watched the movie. YouTube was just like, dude, this howdy guy has to know about this movie.
Yeah, and then Toy Story 4 was 2019.
Yeah, that was okay.
That was bad.
That was okay. It was, I mean, the fact that they thought we needed a fourth one makes me mad, and that makes me want to hate the movie. But, like, as a movie, standalone, in a vacuum, it's okay.
Yeah. And apparently a movie called Onward came out in 2020. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, that one did very poorly because COVID just hit, and that was, like, exclusively Disney Plus, which hardly anybody had at the time, so that one made very little money initially. But I think most people said it was okay.
Yeah, and then Soul was also 2020, which some people liked a lot. I didn't enjoy it. I think it was an okay movie.
The art style is so... I mean, it's not the Bean Mouth, thankfully, but man, everyone looks so disproportionate and ugly looking.
I think Bean Mouth started in 2021.
I think you're right, yeah.
With
2021
Luca.
with Luca, and then Turning Red did the same shit, and the movie that just came out this year did the same thing as well.
Yeah. And then, yeah, because Turning Red was 2022. And then Elemental was 2023. I forgot about that movie.
I did watch Elemental, and I did enjoy it. So, that's 10 years since Monsters University.
You enjoyed Elemental.
I did. I did enjoy that.
I guess I should ask why you enjoyed it, or like how you enjoyed it.
So, the first review that I watched about it was like, oh my gosh, this movie is so bad. So much of the like romantic whatever wasn't built up to it all, and I'm like, oh yeah, that does sound bad. I gotta watch this to make sure it's bad.
Shit.
And then it did seem like there was some build up that made sense that maybe the reviewer glossed over. I don't know. A lot of the chemistry felt more natural than the person made it seem who was reviewing the video. So maybe it was just the zero expectations into 6 out of 10 movie that made me appreciate it. But that was probably the best Pixar movie. I haven't seen Coco. Heard that's good. Haven't seen Soul. Heard that's good.
Was Coco Pixar? I don't think it was.
It was Pixar, yeah.
I thought. Oh, it was Pixar. That's right. I just said that too. Wow.
I would recommend K-pop Demon Hunters to you if you like pop music and anime fights and stuff like that. That's a lot of what's going on there.
I don't know. I just was not a Coco fan when I watched it, like, at all.
From what I've heard of the plot summary, it doesn't sound very impressive, but I know it was very, very popular.
Mm.
I think it's really funny that you specifically don't like that.
It's popular amongst, like, Spanish-speaking people that have never been to a non-tourist destination in a Spanish-speaking country.
Yeah. That sounds about right. If you thought 4 Toy Story movies was a lot to get ready for... Oh my gosh, I do not... Toy Story 3 was perfect. Perfect ending. Great movie. Great, great movie. And then they're like, hey, what if 4th because money? And then they're like, okay, well, at least we won't have to do that again. Hey, what if 5th because more money? And now I want to punch somebody.
Okay, I have an important question for you. What do you think is a more important criterion for a picky eater? Do you think them refusing to eat the foods they don't like is more important, or them just not liking a lot of foods?
What do you mean more important?
Like, to the definition of a picky eater.
Ooh, okay, okay. Wow, because Icosa is kind of both of those things.
Oh, he's absolutely both of those things.
Yeah, which is more important
I
to the
am one of
definition, though?
those
That's a good
things.
question. I would say lots of things that you prefer not to eat over a few things that you absolutely outright
Really?
refuse to eat. Because I feel like everybody's
I
like
think
that to some
refuse-
degree, you know?
I don't think so. I think that it's one of those, like, because that's the thing. Like, what's your least favorite thing that is regularly served on a burger?
Ooh, that's a good question. Blue cheese. It's not typical. I guess it's not really regular, but I've had it on a couple kinds of
that is
burgers, and
somewhat regular.
I cannot
like,
stand
let's
blue
say-
cheese.
Like, let's say there's a little bit of blue cheese in the patty of your burger. Like, are you gonna sit there and go, "Oh, damn, there's blue cheese in this. I'm gonna enjoy this a lot less." But I mean, I'm hungry. I'll still eat it.
Yeah, I mean, depending on how much there is, I will enjoy it less, but it's not enough for me to be, like, so ungrateful that I just won't eat it, you know?
Because that's the thing, is I don't dislike very many foods, but the foods I do dislike, I would rather go hungry than eat them.
Yeah, okay, okay. I wouldn't call you a picky eater then. I would just call that autism.
I would call me a picky eater.
Interesting. I mean, I guess my idea of picky eater is like every 6-year-old who's ever existed and Icosa. So when there's you who eats like, 90%, 95% of food that is, readily available or whatever, I think that is pretty normal.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing, is like, if you put like a mushroom in my face and tell me to eat it, I will react the way that a rabid person would react to water.
That's kind of funny, actually.
Like, I cannot make myself swallow it. I have thrown up trying.
Interesting. Is that all texture, or... I mean, there's not a whole lot of flavor, I guess. It would have to be texture.
I can, like, smell it whenever I'm trying to eat it also.
Ooh, it could be the smell, too. Yeah, okay. That's fair, that's fair. People who complain about texture, I sometimes understand. In the case of mushrooms, I don't really get it, but the odor of mushrooms, I can totally see being like a turn-off or whatever.
Well, that and the texture of mushrooms, it feels like chewing on styrofoam for me.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
It feels like chewing on styrofoam and smelling mushrooms is just the experience that I have whenever I try to eat them.
Eating mushrooms isn't so bad, except for the whole smelling mushrooms part.
Yeah.
I really wish mushrooms didn't smell like mushrooms, gosh damn. What's your favorite food and least favorite food? That's a good question. I think blue cheese might be my #1 least favorite food. I think lima beans are also terrible. It's just like vegetables if they were bad.
It's true.
They're so shit. I also had really bad tamales one time. Those were pretty bad.
It's hard to fuck up tamales that bad.
That's what I thought until I ate the bad tamales.
I didn't say impossible.
Yeah, yeah. No, they found a way. These are white people, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
And even then, though, I mean, you can make very simple Mexican food that's still very good. You don't have to be like super Gordon Ramsay guy only from Mexico to make good Mexican food. Like, you can make simple stuff that tastes good. If you want to make complicated stuff, then you might want to ask your Mexican friends for some advice.
Yeah.
Like, something I'll do for meal prep is I'll just make a big
but I
pile
think
of fajitas and stuff, and I'll just throw like bell peppers and onions in there, and it's a pretty good time. Not complicated, but it works well, and it's fast, and it tastes really good.
My very favorite food ever is pork belly, and my very least favorite food ever is cod.
Cod, interesting. Okay. So I take it I think we've had this conversation before in some capacity, but you just don't like seafood at all. Is that correct?
I do not.
That's fair. That's very fair. Like, most of the people...
Thing that, like...
Go ahead.
Shut up.
What's up, Ultroxus? Welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? I love sushi, dude. Oh, I love sushi. Seafood is generally very, like, abrasive. You know, there's a lot about it that is very unpopular for a lot of people. I feel like there's many people who would claim to not be picky eaters, but they won't eat certain kinds of seafood. They just refuse, which I think is understandable.
Yeah. I'm willing to admit that the reason I won't eat seafood is because I'm a picky eater.
Mm-hmm. That's mostly texture and not flavor, though, right?
For some things, yeah. Like, particularly, like, the reason I won't eat shrimp is, like, 90% texture.
Mm.
I don't like the taste of shrimp, but that's not one of those things that, like, I'd say I'm kind of neutral on the taste of shrimp. But the texture is just so bad that I refuse to eat it.
I second that. I think shrimp tastes pretty good when prepared properly, but the texture is hard to get past.
It feels like biting into a rubber bullet if it's not cooked right, and if it's cooked right, it feels like biting into a softer rubber bullet. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, that's true. There's a certain level of poverty that must be achieved before people just like pull some gross shit out of the ocean and be like, I think we should eat this exclusively. What do you guys think? Family? Just put it to a vote?
Yeah, and now people pay money for those. And
yeah,
it's like
dude.
The dumbest fucking thing ever.
Lobster was like ultra
thing.
poverty food. It was like, oh man, it's gross stuff. We have to eat it though because there's nothing else. And then, you know, British people were like, yes.
Yeah. And then they discovered that butter is real, and so
we can just smother it in butter, and it's gonna be okay.
Yeah. No, but like, fucking, what's like? I get that I'm Texan and all, but it feels like a beef brisket kind of case for me, where nobody gives a shit about it, and then they discover, hey, if we slow cook this, the collagen melts and it's good.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like a lot of seafood is like the same fucking thing, only worse.
Yeah. I do love sushi though, man.
I don't. It's one of Clara's favorite foods, and I just don't get it.
Mm.
Like, at all. I've tried it. Like, I'm not one of those people that'll refuse to try a food.
Yeah, I'm kind of in that place of if there is food that I haven't tried, I will try it, and there's a decent chance I won't like it.
I'm never gonna try puffer fish, but like,
yeah,
that's because I'm not a moron.
I think the only sushi I might not enjoy would be like nigiri, I think it's called, which is just like a little ball of rice. It's all like squeezed together and then a slab of raw fish. I would absolutely try it once, at least once, but I don't know. I think just
Yeah.
a slab of raw fish sounds kind of gross. But sushi, primarily sushi with like cooked eel on it or whatever, is something I very much enjoy. Or like crab that's cooked. I don't know, there's a lot of raw
Yeah.
stuff in sushi that you don't really have to eat. Like sushi is much more than just raw fish, which is what a lot of picky eaters will try to make you believe.
Yeah, exactly. Just my issue is that I don't enjoy cooked fish either.
That's totally fair. Yep.
Because like
Gosh.
I've tried some types of seafood that my family enjoys enough to know how to cook it, even though I hate it,
Mm-hmm.
and I just still hate it. Like, it doesn't change. It's not a matter of me getting accustomed to it. It's a matter of nearly the only times I've thrown up, like ever, were after I ate seafood, and it's not because I'm allergic.
I would call someone like you a far less picky eater than someone like Hosa. Dude, hello Sabrina Carpet Burn. Dude, yes, hello Gemster. Hey, Chaggle, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about this? Gehis brought this to my attention. For Halloween, you could be Chagul. That's the sound that ghouls make, so I've heard. But yeah, well, what do you think about Chagul? I personally think that's really good news. Stop doing that. I said that. Hopefully that's like I'm famous and not like you jerk didn't give me credit, because I have news for you. I have olds for you. When is someone gonna have olds for me, bro? Come on. There's gotta be someone out there. Chaguli. I'm gonna be Igor by Tyler the Creator for Halloween. That sounds about right. I would like to not have K-pop Demon Hunter stuck in my head all day. There are worse things to have stuck in your head, but man, I just kind of don't want anything stuck in my head. That would be most preferable, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end stream soon. I got stuff to do. I got my body I need to cleanse, shower style. Still gotta do that before I go to church. K-pop, dude, I do kind of want to make a K-pop Demon Hunters level. I'm kind of behind, you know? If I got an earlier start on it, maybe. I'm already working on this level and Espresso. And maybe it's not meant to be. We'll see. We'll see. This is the kind of thing where if I started making one like a month from now, people would be like, bro's a little late to the party. This was popular. This is so, like, last July. You know what I'm saying? I have How It's Done stuck in my head. Ow, my arms! I'm trying to fully extend them to, you know, reach my desk, and they hurts really bad. My favorite has gotta be Free. Free has gotta be my favorite. Okay, so I think the issue here is these slopes. Ow, my arms! You know how when your muscles are sore because you worked them out? This is not that. This is a completely different feeling of like, it's like a stomach ache in your arms, but it gets worse the more you move them, right? juice is tasty and coolio. It depends on what kind of fruit is being squaz. But yeah, I agree. Is this Vocaloid? This is an artist named Yama. And I think the song is called Colors. Ouch, my armies. My armies hurt. This is because I've been at war. I don't know who Vocaloid is. Oh my gosh. I think I need to end the stream. Upload this little progress though. It's not an artist. I don't know. Oh, like a robot voice. Well, that I don't know. Like that right on time thing that I made a layout for. It really tongues my grinds my gears. I don't know what language that is, but cool.
I don't know either.
Well, I'm gonna do my little outro for my stream, so I'm gonna leave the call and do that.
Right.
My arms hurt too hard to continue streaming. They should hurt soft. Then I'll consider it.
True.
Okay. That is gonna be it for the stream, gamers. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I have not eaten anything today. I might go do that before church as well. But before we go, it is time to thank our wonderful donators of this stream. People who have given me monies for reasons. Reasons unknown, but reasons nonetheless. First one, we got Morgs the Cool with the $5. Appreciate you. Nice way to kick off the stream. We got Wesley7 stopping by with the $5 donation. Appreciate you very much and good to see you as always. We got Husky with 2 different $5 donations. Hope you had a good lurk, my dude, and good luck on that Molten Core grind now with the Seo device powers. I hope that goes well for you. Tublub with the 11 months of featured membership. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. One more to that 1 year. That gold badge, dude. Fingers and toes crossed, by the way. All 4 of them. We got Mike Ball with 1, 2, 3, 4 donations of Norwegian krone, dude. That's awesome. That was 20, 40, 65, 85 krone, dude. Thank you so much, dude. Apparently that translates to crowns, which I find ironic because you're the real king, man. Thank you so much. We got Gopher Bunny joining the rated membership program. I appreciate that. You enjoy your exclusive emojis and badges and your green name in the chat that I can see easier, by the way. Pretty cool, right? Little Corny Cob with the 11 months of rated membership. Another person 1 month away from that gold badge. Yippee! Says Little Corny Cob. Thank you so much, man. And then the $2 from Little Corny Cob following that with the picture of the cat, dude. Appreciate you. Glad you're doing well. Always nice to hear from you and see you in the chat. That is going to be it for my stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed the progress on HOWARETA. HOWARETA. I don't know how I'm going to pronounce it because it's HOWARETA, which is the original level it's based on, right? But how? You know, D. So, I don't know. We'll workshop that. We'll come up with some ideas. That is going to do it for my stream. You guys are fantastic. I will see you when I see you. I don't know when I'll stream again, but we got videos in the works. Things are coming out. We're going to stream other stuff. We got Lego Star Wars. I'm going to finish that. Hopefully 100% it next time, which would be like probably a 3 or 4 hour stream. Hello, Chagol. HOWARETA.
Or actually, I didn't do that right. HOWARETA. What's the original?
HOWARETA, I think, is what I'm going for.
But that's not how you pronounce it, though.
I don't care. It is now. I just made the word. I get to decide how it's pronounced. Heavy TF2 out? Is he gay? Okay. You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great rest of your day or night. And goodbye forever.
Do the roar. Do the roar.